we are a dynasty. First time since all in London, feelings rushing back, old wounds were reopened. We had to be transparent, giving fans context while we fell short of all in. Our bodies in the ring at Wembley, but our minds were with their parents scapegoated and wrong. We were wrong that night, and I haven't gotten over that. The CVP's given a task, we did it with zero regrets. Zero regrets, it was zero regrets. He's the next star, needed something controversial. Just like our early days, open people's eyes. Just like our early days, open people's eyes. Jack Berry, one of my first AEW hires, saw Cliff and watched all the fun. A 9-year-old boy trained in SoCal by his celebrity dad, working hard, growing into a master talent. Young handsome, a SoCal kid with great hair, misunderstood with a ton of confidence. Reminds me a lot of us at that age. Young bucks and ladders, a heavenly match. Climbing since we were kids, no fear of heights. The TLC era on my love for wrestling reborn. Ladder matches, reliving my young Brazilian suits, but we chose to challenge ourselves, start from scratch. Can we adapt, make this new thing work? It's a challenge. Take it with zero regrets, zero regrets. Here with zero regrets. He's the next star, needed something controversial. Just like our early days, open people's eyes. Expect us to put on a show. Nobody does it like AEW. Expect a big surprise. It's starting our greatest title run. The most talented roster thanks to Tony and the EVPs. Dynasty will be one of the greatest walked in history.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget, all right? Make sure you log it in and you remember to check out my good friends over at the Broken Table Podcast live on YouTube. These are some of my good friends. They have some of the best topics going on. They're talking about a lot of good things, and also they like to put over the Prince Nana dance. Hey, I swerve and I drive, I swerve and I drive. Hey, don't forget, tune in, log on to the Broken Tables Podcast live on YouTube, my friends.
Drop kick by Darby. Scorpion death drop. Come on, baby. Stereo. The icon.
What's going on, guys?
Welcome to the Broken Tables Podcast. I'm your host, Jeffrey Vegas, here as always with our co-host, King Rome. How you doing tonight, sir?
I'm doing fantastic.
And please let us know in chat if we are echoing again here tonight. I checked every setting I could think of, could not find anything, so I apologize. Try to let us know as soon as possible. But we're going to start off with our Dynamite. Our Dynasty predictions. Rome. We're going to head on over to fallscountanywhere.com. If you guys have not checked out fallscountanywhere.com, please do. I'm going to link them into the chat below here in just a second. Falls Count Anywhere is a really cool site. You get to basically do predictions every week on every wrestling show. Even if you're a WWE fan, it doesn't matter. They do every show, at least of the major variety. WWE, AEW, and I think certain indie programs get in there. Possibly TNA. I haven't paid attention on that front yet. Is there?
Yeah, I don't know what you got going on. I haven't changed it. I don't know.
So that may have fixed my echo. I had to do the same thing that we did the other day. And is there an echo from Rome's end?
Now it seems very unhappy.
Hold it. Okay, so when you speak, it's coming straight back through my microphone. All right. One way to fix this, ladies and gentlemen. It isn't me, man. When Windows updates and they do this shit, like, right now, I have my microphone, like, I had to mute my mic. And unless I completely, this is crazy. Here, let's do.
The thing is, Jeff, if it's me with the one who has the echo, it's definitely on your end.
Yeah,
because
that's true.
If it was you with an echo, then your theory about my speakers would be a possibility, but my voice doesn't come through my speakers. Well, Jeff's figuring out his technical difficulties. Hi, everyone. How you doing? You like my new hoodie? Really thematic? That's so nice. I love it so much. It's so cozy. I got it at the Phillies game last night. When the Phillies, there's such a thing as a perfect night at the ballpark, right? And like in that last night was that night. Phillies won 7-0. Spencer Turnbull pitched 7 innings with a no hitter until he gave up 1 hit in the midway through the 7th. But no, it was a great night. The food was great. The company was great. Everything was great. King of Fuego Mundo says it's fixed. So is Nat. Bebe says, is this a rerun? Did this happen last time? No, Bebe. So though, this is a live collision with Rampage taped. So we're going to get 2 hours of live wrestling. It's actually really fascinating. We're going to get 2 hours of live wrestling, I guess, followed by a 3rd hour that was taped. Or at least they taped the Cool Hand Ange segment after Dynamite. So I don't know how much is taped, but some of it's taped, I guess. King of Fuego Mundo says, is it true that Adam Cole's injury and Omega's injury have not improved? So the report going around Fuego Mundo is that Adam Cole's injury has not been progressing as well as they wanted to because he was on the road with shit. Like, I don't know why they thought that having a dude who's trying to rehab a destroyed ankle or foot, whatever it was, like, why they thought having him on the road for a good month was a good idea. I don't get it. It was a bad idea, and that's why you're probably not going to see Adam Cole much until he's healthy, because it's not progressing the way we want it to. In terms of Kenny Omega, it's not that he hasn't improved. He's getting better. I think they're still recommending that he get a surgery, which, if I were him, I would get that surgery done sooner rather than later. I mean, the company's really hot right now, and Kenny getting back here sooner rather than later would definitely be great. Obviously, his health is most important, but I've never understood that. Like, if you got to get the surgery, just get it out of the way and start healing. Not even for the sake of, like, the product, but, like, don't you want to, like, be well yourself? I don't know. I've never... Coog says that only the Ruby Angela part was taped. Okay. Nat saying that she Googled it, and Kenny is getting... Hell yeah, Phillies just scored. 2? Nice, 2. Go Phils. 5-0 right now, Philadelphia Phillies, folks. Go Phils.
Okay.
I thought the Sixers running. Oh, Jeff's back.
Well, I've just been not talking because I don't know how to fix mine. But if you weren't echoing, I need you to keep talking and see if you start echoing without me talking.
Okay, you're going to be listening though, right? Because I don't have my voice.
I can hear you. Yeah.
All right, I'll keep talking. Anyway, so yeah, Phillies are up. This is a beautiful night, folks. I'll get back in the chat in a second, but what an exciting weekend we have right now. AEW Dynasty weekend is here. Stacked card tomorrow. A lot of excellent wrestling matches. The coordination of Swerve Strickland. I know we're going to talk about previews and predictions and stuff, but I mean, obviously with the technical difficulties, I don't know how much we're going to be able to get to before the show starts. But I mean, I think it's Swerve's time. So really great pay-per-view tomorrow lined up, and we got 3 hours of TV here. Now, I'm really skeptical about this model of having like 3 hours on Saturday and then a 3-4 hour pay-per-view on Sunday. But it's what they're doing. I mean, I think the 3 hours seems to be doing good numbers for them, and they're happy with it. I'm not happy with that, but they're happy with that. So, good for them. It should be a pretty fun collision, though, and Rampage got some good matches on the docket. I'm looking forward to the bunkhouse tag match. Excuse me, that's going to be exciting. Really looking forward to that. The 4-way elimination stupid 420 thing. I mean, hilarious, but it's going to be a great match. So, good for them. Going back to the chat. Matt saying he tried to pull off the surgery. Yeah, we knew that. Dude saying we're both good, no echo. Matt also says there's currently no echo on Jeff when Jeff was talking.
All right. So
Kenny will be out for a year or more.
Being off sync, I can fix. That's easy.
Okay. Jeff's still working on that. Seems with the off sync stuff. But yeah, I mean, exciting time, exciting night, exciting weekend. I'm also kind of dual screening right now. I got the Phillies on, and then I have the Sixers on my phone. It's currently, which Joel Embiid, softest player of all time of any sport I've ever seen. Like,
come on, man, the dude's injured, bro.
Oh my God, I'm watching this playoff game, and like, oh, someone brushed his eye, and he's like laying on the ground, like. And I'm like, all right.
Okay, yeah, I hate that. They've turned basketball into soccer now. I hate it.
Oh yeah, no, like basketball players are just the biggest wusses, and like Joel is like the king of the wusses. He's just like, and he jumps up, he's like, oh, my leg. And I'm just like, God, Joel Embiid, enough. People that believe in Joel Embiid is like, that's crazy. It's like believing in Dak Prescott, right? It's like same kind of player, really. Like a regular season warrior. Puts up great numbers in the regular season, and then the postseason rolls around, and it's like, oh wow. Well, I guess that's just what it is. Who's looking forward to Yuka and Emmy? Yeah, absolutely. King of Pickle Mundo says, whose house?
Swerve's house.
Yeah, it's going to be a good match, Waco. So yeah, I mean, very excited for tonight. It's going to be a great night. It's a beautiful day too here in Philadelphia. Got the door open and everything. Have a nice breeze coming through. So yeah, it's excellent. It's an excellent time. We're all hanging out together. We're gonna watch some pro wrestling tonight and tomorrow. Make sure you come, subscribe while you're here. Like if you haven't already. We will be doing a live watch along of Dynasty tomorrow. So come hang out with us.
Absolutely.
Whether you're watching the pay-per-view or not, come hang out with us. Talk pro wrestling.
And I'm posting the link one more time here to Falls Count Anywhere if you guys want to join up to the site and do a the pick'em and compete alongside us. There's 32 entrants already, so I'll be entrant number 33. So let me get to the screen where we can see this. All right, there we go. So they got the first match here, a singles match. Matt Sydal versus Trent Beretta, Rome. I'm going to let you pick first because I know you're a big fan of Trent Beretta.
I mean, it's an easy one. This is Trent Beretta. Trent's going to pick up a win here.
Well, so the options are actually Trent Beretta, Matt Sydal, a draw, or the match doesn't happen. Do you think something happens where Trent faces someone else, or do you think that's actually going to happen?
No, it's going to happen. Trent's going to win.
Okay. So you just got Trent Beretta?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, me as well. I'm just going to go with Trent Beretta. All right, next up, tag team match, Katsuyori Shibata and Orange Cassidy versus Shane Taylor Promotions. That'll be Lee Moriarty and Shane Taylor. This is a tough one for me because I don't know if Trent is going to interfere again, even though he has his own match. Do you think anything's going to happen here? Any shenanigans or anything like that, or you think we're going to get a clean tag match?
I expect a standard tag match. I expect Orange Cassidy and Shibata to win handily.
Okay. So you got Orange Cassidy and Shibata. Just for competition's sake, I'm going Shane Taylor Productions. I just have a feeling something weird's going to happen in that one. Maybe we get an addition to Shane Taylor Productions, a third member of some sort. All right, next up is the Trios match. AEW World Trios Championships and the Ring of Honor 6-man Tag Team Championships. That's Billy Gunn and the Acclaimed versus Bullet Club Gold, Austin Gunn and Jay White with Colton Gunn. Who you got?
I think we'll go with Bullet Club Gold.
Bullet Club Gold.
You going Bullet Club Gold?
I think I'm going Bullet Club
I agree.
Gold.
Do you think this is going to be a unification of those belts, meaning like one of these belts is actually going to go away?
So Tony has actually said that it's an undisputed championship match. There will only be one set of champions. So from all intents and purposes, it seems like it's going to be a unification match, which I mean, honestly, I think is perfectly fine. I think it's one thing for Ring of Honor and AEW to have separate like single titles and tag titles. I don't think you need two separate sets of trio titles. I just don't think that the division is that large where you can make an argument to have two. I know that AEW and Ring of Honor kind of are separate, even though they are kind of together. But I can't see a justification to keep both titles around. So I expect Bullet Club Gold to unify the titles here.
So which one do you think is going away?
Oh, the Ring of Honor. The Ring of Honor Trios titles.
Really? I was going to say the AEW ones for sure, because those Ring of Honor titles have been around for a long time.
Yeah, I mean, I get it, and that doesn't mean that they can't do something with it in the future, but I just think that, like...
How does the Echo... the Echo just returns out of nowhere. I didn't do anything.
I also didn't do anything. I'm just sitting here.
This is, Windows hates me. That's all I can say.
I think King of Hueco Mundo kind of has a good point here that I think is very plausible as you see Juice return tonight, or not tonight, tomorrow night, to have him call the Acclaimed. I mean, look, I think the Acclaimed, while I still really love the Acclaimed, I think they've really cooled off in recent months. I think Max Caster's been like really annoying on Twitter, so I'm kind of over his shtick right now, and yeah. I just think the Acclaimed have kind of just run a little cold. I think, but like I look at the Bullet Club Gold and everything they've been doing has remained generally fantastic. I don't know. I think that the Acclaimed lose, and this sets up Billy getting ready to retire. I know that they said they kind of wanted to give him one more title run before he called it a career, which is great, and I'm very happy for him. So, I think this is how they start to wind Billy down. I don't know if the Acclaimed breaks up or not, just as a tag team. I don't think they will, but, it's. I think you're going to see Billy Gunn kind of get ready to step down, so it seems like it's time.
Yeah, I would agree.
And I agree, Nat. I think that it's going to do the Acclaimed a lot of good. I would do whatever you're going to do with Billy Gunn. Whatever he, again, AEW does a great job with, retire. We've seen it with Sting. The way Sting retired, he got to go on his terms. I think you give Billy Gunn that. I think you say, hey, Billy, what do you want to do? You do it. You let him do it. And then after that, you figure something out where you kind of take the Acclaimed off TV for a little while. Let him come back a couple months down the line as heels. I would totally do that. I think that's perfect, actually.
All right, next up is the trios match. Adam Copeland, Eddie Kingston, and Mark Briscoe versus the House of Black. I actually think the House of Black are taking this one. What about you?
Yeah, I mean, I really want to pick the House of Black here. I just worry that they aren't going to do that. I mean, look, I don't think Mark Briscoe, Eddie Kingston, and Adam Copeland need the win here. I think the House of Black need the win a lot more. But something in my gut just tells me that they're going to give Mark Briscoe a pin over Malachi Black again, and I'm going to shit on it when it happens.
That would be crazy.
I'm going to shit on it when it happens. I really am. It's just, I don't know, it just seems kind of really weird booking. But I mean, we'll see. Yeah. So, I mean, if I don't know if I'm picking with my head or not here, but I mean, I'm gonna go with House of Black, just because they should win this. It makes a lot more sense.
All right. Next up, Bryan Danielson versus Will Ospreay. The match of the night for me. Actually, no, I can't really say that. This is the one I'm most excited for in terms of a wrestling match that I'm going to go ooh and ah. But obviously Swerve, I've been waiting for him to become champion for a while, so that's going to be my biggest match. But this match right here, as far as the match itself goes, I have been waiting for this God knows how long. Even when I didn't know I was waiting for it, I was waiting for it. I got to go Ospreay here. What do you think?
Oh man, I don't know. I think this is like, out of all the matches on the card, I think this is just one of the biggest toss-ups, where I think it's really 50-50. I mean, Danielson's a guy that will, if he had a choice, he would lose every match. He would go out there and he would make the other guy look great and he would do the job and all that. However, I just think that, like, it's Danielson's last year, and I think you kind of give him that, like, Danielson's done jobs this year. Like, he jobbed to Eddie finally. You know, he's done other matches where, you know, he's given up a loss. I would give him a win here. You know, and if they want to run it back later in the summer, maybe on a Dynamite or something, you can do that. But yeah, I would do that. I would have Danielson go over here. But I could also see Ospreay. I mean, it really depends on when they want to have Ospreay get turned on by the Don Callis family. If they're doing that tomorrow, then Ospreay probably wins. But, you know, I think it's a toss-up.
All right, next up, Chris Jericho versus Hook for the FTW Championship. Hook. Please, God, Hook.
My God, you don't want to hear me. You don't want to hear me speaking. The things I'm going to say if Jericho were to beat Hook here. You don't want to know. You don't want to know what I think.
I don't even know, man.
I don't even want to.
If Jericho wins that shit, I'm gonna be so mad.
Like, I don't even want to discuss it. Like, that's how, like I don't even want to entertain the thought that Chris Jericho beats Hook on pay-per-view.
No.
Like, I don't even want to entertain the thought.
All right, let's just move along here. Next up, the AEW International Championship. Roderick Strong versus Kyle O'Reilly. Another one for me here. Please, God, Kyle O'Reilly.
Yeah, like, I agree with you. I just don't know if they're going to do that. I don't know if it's too soon for Roddy. Roddy's only had, like, one title defense, and it wasn't very memorable. I think that, again, when we talk about it week in and week out, I think the Undisputed Kingdom has been dog shit. And it's just like, there's no moment for me personally. As excited as I am to see Kyle O'Reilly back, there's no momentum going into this match for me. Like, really, to be honest, I feel like there should be more, but I think it's just a bad gimmick they are just doubling down with, and they are just keeping it going. So I don't know. I think Roddy wins because I feel like at this point. Like, we talked about it last week or a couple weeks ago, where, like, hey, if Tony was going to make a change, this is where he would do it, and he didn't do it. And I don't think that they're going to be doing it. And I agree with Nat. I think this match is happening way too early. Like, it's just like, I think Kyle O'Reilly should win, but I can't see Roderick Strong dropping the title like 3 weeks into his reign. I just don't see it. Or 4, whatever.
Well, everyone hates him, so hopefully they pivot. I would fucking love to see him drop that title 3 weeks into his reign. Please.
I want to be wrong. I just don't think they're going to.
I know. All right, AEW TBS Championship, Julia Hart versus Willow Nightingale. Who you got?
Sorry, the Phillies just made a play. What was the match?
Julia Hart versus Willow Nightingale for the TBS Championship.
So this one, if you had asked me like 2 weeks ago, I probably would have went Julia. We don't know the extent of Julia's injury, at least to my knowledge. We don't know the extent. We just know that she hurt her shoulder.
You're right.
They kept her barely involved in the mixed tag match. I do think that they changed how that match worked just to keep Julia as, like, safe as possible without not doing the match. What I think, if the injury isn't that bad or it's something they can work around, what I think they're going to have happen is Julia wins and, like, Stat and Stoke turn on Willow. That's what I think would happen if there's no injury or whatever. The injury changes things, though. If Julia's going to need some time off or needs, like, a surgery or whatever, like, it makes a lot of sense to take the belt off of her here and go with Willow. So, again, this one's kind of, for me, situation dependent, but we don't know the extent of Julia's injury, so.
All right, I'm going to go with Willow since you make a good point about the injury. Let's see if they pull the trigger and give that to Willow. Next up,
lighting them up.
the AEW Continental Championship, Kazuchika Okada versus Pac. I doubt, like you were just saying, there's no way they take this title off of Okada with, 2-3 weeks into his reign. Okada should be an easy one.
I agree. And I just think Okada, again, this is another match that's just like, this is going to be such a great match. Like, there's just, there are some matches on this card that I sit here, I look at this card, I'm like, this is a fantastic card for pro wrestling. It's just excellent stuff. Yeah, so I'm going Okada though. Like I said, like you pointed out, my reasoning. It's just too soon.
All right, next up, the AEW Women's World Championship, Toni Storm versus Thunder Rosa. I feel like it's time. Rosa, had to drop that title due to injury. I feel like it's time to put that belt back on Rosa.
So I actually agree with you here. I do think Thunder Rosa wins. My reasoning, is that I felt like they were going to hold off on Toni Storm's title reign until Mercedes, but it seems like Mercedes is going with the TBS title route. So I think it makes sense to have Thunder Rosa. She's been doing excellent work, both promo and in the ring, since she returned from injury. And that promo on Wednesday was just phenomenal.
It was so good.
It was so good. So, I'm sitting here looking at it, and I think it makes a lot of sense. Toni Storm's had a very good title reign. She held it, since like September? October? So, a good 6-7 months, and she's done phenomenal work. But I think it's time to shake it up a little bit.
Yeah, I'm with you. All right, next up, AEW World Tag Team Championships, the Young Bucks, Matthew and Nicholas Jackson versus FTR. Man, as much as I love the Young Bucks and the EVPs and FTR, my boys, I have no idea who to pick in this match. I have no clue.
I'll go ahead and tell you, the Young Bucks are going to win this match.
All right. I will trust you, and I'll go with the Young Bucks.
Following the match, the Motor City Machine Guns will make their debuts and stare down the Bucks.
Nice. Maybe have Jack as their leader or something.
Oh, I also think you see Jack Perry too. Yeah.
Yeah, I hope we see Jack somehow.
I think Jack Perry costs FTR the titles, and then after the match, the Motor City Machine Guns make their debut.
All right, next up, the AEW World Championship, Samoa Joe versus Swerve Strickland, and I can't say it fast enough, Swerve Strickland, because whose house? Swerve's house. I can't wait, man. I'm gonna lose my shit.
It's time for them to crown Swerve. So it was funny because today Swerve threw out the first pitch at the St. Louis Cardinals game, and I'm not mad at them for doing it, but I definitely was kind of like, so they had him throw out the first pitch, and when he was there, he had the title with him. And I guess it was just kind of like him just showing off the AEW World Championship like a replica. But I was just like, he's not the champion yet, so I wouldn't have him walking around showing off the title.
Yeah.
I thought that was a little weird, but it's just like, hey, he looked damn good with it. So let's get it.
All right, Collision is starting on my thing. I'm sure it's the end of whatever, but should be starting here. All right, it does still have some more picks here. So, how do you think Danielson versus Ospreay finishes? Pinfall, submission, count out, knockout, DQ.
I don't know. I guess submission.
I'm actually going DQ. I think the Don Callis family ruined the match.
Jeff, it's moments like this that I'm glad that you are not a booker at AEW. That sounds
I hope not.
Fucking terrible. What you just said sounds terrible. Oh man, no, yeah, let's not do that.
No, I hope not. Let's go with. I picked Ospreay, right? So I'm gonna go pinfall. He wins by pinfall usually. He doesn't do submission as much. if at all. Roderick Strong, Kyle O'Reilly. I'm going submission on that one. All right, Collision has begun. Julia Hart, Willow Nightingale. So Julia does the submission. Willow does pinfall. I'm going pinfall. Just to follow my winner thing there. Okada versus Pac. Oof, pinfall. Oof. All right, Adam Copeland already out here going nuts. Let's go. Trios match starting us off. Tony Storm, Thunder Rosa, pinfall. Samoa Joe, Swerve Strickland, pinfall. How many matches do not end in pinfall? Over 1.5 or under 1.5? I'm going to go under 1.5. How many championships change hands, Rome? Over 1.5 or under 1.5?
Over.
Did you say over?
Over.
Yeah, I'm thinking 2. There we go. Ooh, who gets pinned or takes the fall in the Matthew Jackson, Nicholas Jackson versus FTR?
There is no pin. It's a ladder match.
It's a ladder match now? Oh, they didn't update this then, did they? Womp womp. How many Busaiku knees does Bryan Danielson connect to Ospreay? I'm going to go over 1.5. Comes Mark Briscoe. How many hidden blades does Danielson take? Over 1.5. Swerve stomps to Joe. Over 1.5. It's going to be finisher city, baby. First match of the night. Singles or non-singles? Ooh. I think we're going non-singles. You missed Dasha, baby? I mean, she was great and all, but, like, you know, too many mistakes, man. There was a lot of mistakes.
I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say she was great. I mean, she made a lot of mistakes. I think people really gassed her up weirdly. I think that they have plenty of people who could do a great job on commentary, or not commentary, announcement. Obviously, Justin's great. Bobby Cruz is the Ring of Honor announcer that they bring in to do some announcement. I like Bobby Cruz personally, who I believe is who's doing it tonight. I mean, you know, it is what it is. I think they have enough. I think they have enough talent there where it made sense for them to cut Dasha, but obviously don't want to hear anybody losing their jobs. But
oh, there's an interesting question here, Rome. Does Hangman Page show up at Dynasty?
So, you know, I actually was going to say this when we were making picks, but I kind of didn't want to, like, bring it up. But it's like, I could see a future tomorrow where Hangman shows up and costs Swerve the title.
Dude, if that happens again, I'll be so mad.
But, yeah, I mean, I get it, but Hangman promised. He's like, you'll never win the world title. I don't know. No, I don't think they're going to do that, though. I think the way that they're setting up...
I'll be so mad.
I think the way they're setting up the Bucks right now, where they, like, suspended Hangman, like, they're setting up for Hangman to be a face and go against the EVPs and the Elite when he comes back.
I'm saying no, but...
No,
does MJF show up at Dynasty?
No.
Yeah, I don't think so either. I don't think that's a pay-per-view for him. All right, and there we go. Picks are it.
No, Jeff, I did want to bring this up to you and to everyone watching today because I thought there was something that
really funny that happened. A little bit of exposing yourself type situation on Twitter. So today or last night, WWE made 5 releases, including Jinder Mahal.
Yeah.
So Cage Side Seats put out a report today. I'm just going to read you the headlines.
Hold on, before you say this is crazy, I was going to send you this and say we need to show the hypocrisy of this website. That is insane. I already know where you're going. Keep going.
Okay, so folks, I'm going to read, Jeff knows, I'm going to read everyone the headline. So WWE released 5 people last night, right? Okay, 5 people got fired. They lost their jobs. 5 of them. I don't know what's going on right now. I'm not even looking at it. So the headline reads, WWE releases reportedly complete were more respectful than past cuts. I'm sorry, what do you exactly mean by more respectful than past releases? It's like the amount of embarrassment that as a credible, like, your credibility is gone. Like, your credibility cage side seats is fucking
gone.
Done. It's done. It's zero. Like, what are we doing here? Like the PR machine of that company,
bro,
just making something like releases, which again, I've been on record, like, I think releases in general are gross. I don't approve of them when either company does them, and I'm going to continue to feel that way. It's not a picking a side type thing. It's all around something you should not do. The PR spin to say that these cuts were more respectful. You know, they should just say in the report. Sources said that the talent were glad to be fired.
They're saying they can't hear you now. That doesn't make nothing changed.
I've been silenced.
That's insanity. All right. Sounds like he's in the back. That doesn't make any sense.
What are you doing?
That makes no sense. Try now. That's the only thing that could be doing anything, but sure. It's not you. Don't worry. It's not you. Okay, so from screen to screen, it's been different, Nat? So it's been different from screen to screen for Rome? Probably, and me too. That doesn't make any sense. Whatever I did fixed it? Okay. So there was a Windows update Wednesday before Dynamite. And then anytime there's a Windows update, Streamlabs, which is what I broadcast the podcast on, that has to update as well to meet up with this Windows update. And every time they do it, it just, for like 3 days, everything's jacked. I had apparently fixed it.
Did he? Am I on my back?
Oh.
This is ridiculous.
Oh, I'm sorry we're not giving Top Flight the attention they deserve. This match is fire right now.
Well, Jeff turned my mic off, so I don't know what's going on.
So apparently when I switched scenes from us doing the Falls Count Anywhere back to this scene, your audio was like you were in a bathroom somehow, and that's insane. I have no idea. I stick with my Commodore 64.
My echoing's back now too. Jesus.
So it's hard to explain. So it's hard to explain. I know where the echo is coming from, but there's nothing that I can do about it because it's on Streamlabs end. I know it is. And I essentially have to mute myself in order for what you say is automatically being replayed. I don't understand why, but it thinks that your audio is also my audio. I couldn't tell you why it's doing it, but Like, I've never checked. I'm gonna try something.
Now, I don't know what was said before or after the scene swap. I basically said the cage side seats has no credibility. They put the headline out that the releases at WWE were over, and that they were very respectful. They were more respectful than previous cuts that the company made. So embarrassing all around.
So what I was gonna say to you, Rome, was that article was the biggest paid hand job for Triple H I think I have ever seen.
Absolutely.
It just looks like they were like, it's almost as if the WWE, and they were like, listen, we're doing good PR for Triple H. We know we just released some people. Could you say something to make it look like, you know, like Triple H was a heartfelt, like, nice guy to these people when they got released this time? You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was embarrassing. And, you know, I hope that PR money was good for them, because they have lost all credibility. They're done. They're cooked. It's over.
That's actually crazy that you brought that up. I forgot to send that to you. I was going to send that to you today. I saw that too.
Yeah. So terrible stuff. Just absolutely embarrassment.
All right. So give me, how do I fix this? Okay, so if I send your audio to my headphones, it's impossible to get picked up by anything else. Okay. But then I have to change your audio. All right, give me 1 second here. Your audio, I am going to silence you for a moment.
I've been silenced. Maybe I'll go wrestle Colt Cabana in Ring of Honor. Hey, Colt Cabana, how you doing?
All right, say something for me. Okay, so I can hear you in my headphones. Now let me make it to where they can hear you. All right. So Rome, let's see. You have been unsilenced here.
Oh, okay.
See how things work.
All right, cool. Yeah, no, I'm back. So.
Whoa. Your voice in these $300 headphones compared to out of my computer speakers is 20 million times better. That is crazy.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, no, anyways, yeah, so it was terrible. And you know what was funny also about the releases, right? So, more respectful. There was a report that came out today also, separate from that apparently there was a running joke in the WWE locker room that now that Jinder was fired, he was going to end up on Dynamite and feud with Tony Khan over the summer. And my thought process is that what kind of culture do you have there that you're making fun of employees that were fired?
Right.
I'm like, respectful though, right? Respectful.
And, you know, I was going to mention, like, every time they open up an NXT somewhere or they open up a WWE, like, performance center somewhere in another country, they just find their best talent. They steal it away for as long as they can. They milk what they can get out of it, and then they just fire them. And it's like, dude, how many times are they going to go crush the indie scene in another country, you know?
I mean, look, you're going to see it happening in Japan now. I mean, we haven't really talked about it, but the Marigold promotion is something that you should definitely be concerned about. If you're not concerned, then you're just not paying attention. for those that don't know, the promotion is being started by Rossi, and it's basically going to be a Joshi promotion in Japan.
Dude, this match is fire. This is crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty good. But it's going to be a promotion in Japan that's going to act as a feeder. It's going to feed those female wrestlers. It's going to feed them to WWE. They are a working promotion, working under WWE. That's why Rossi was at Mania, because they were doing business with them. Julia's going to do a few shows there before she makes her move to NXT. She's going to be going back and forth and wrestle the big shows for Marigold still.
Did you just say the Big Show?
Yeah, I know your favorite wrestler. I said a few of their big shows.
Paul White, Big Show.
I know your guy. But yeah, no, I mean, it's definitely concerning, and you should definitely be concerned about it with this Marigold promotion. Nothing good will come of it. NXT Japan, all that stuff. I feel bad for that scene. I really do.
Yeah.
And Rossi's a sicko, by the way. The discourse has been absolutely fucking disgusting around him and his infatuation with
Oh, Edge just spiked his... Oh, I called him Edge. Damn it. Copeland just spiked his ass. So yeah, I mean, they did it to NXT UK. They went to NXT UK. They opened up their promotion. They found all their best UK talent. They scooped them up. And they're like, bye, NXT UK.
Yeah.
And then they went to China and they did the same thing. Now the ones they found from China are gone. I could be wrong on that. I don't know if they opened up in NXT China, but I know they did like a big scouting thing over there.
Yeah, they did a big scouting thing. They Triple H talked about opening up NXTs across the world, but luckily and thankfully it didn't really happen. But yeah, I mean, keep an eye out, man. I'm just saying. I'm telling people that are acting like it's not a big deal. You're not paying attention.
Right. Good match. Eddie picks up the win here. So you want to see something crazy on how I had to do this on the fly? Because when I'm actually streaming, I can't make certain like major changes to audio or video. Mm-hmm. So this is my special controller that I have. This is like a $250 controller that I use for COD. It's a PlayStation, Xbox, or PC. So I have my headset plugged into this controller, and the controller is plugged in to the PC. And somehow I was able to make Discord go to the controller. So
that's funny.
You know, just when it looks all high tech, y'all, that's about as redneck as it gets right there. $300 headset going through a $250 controller for a podcast. Here we are. Well, let's go. We will eradicate all your dreams. We will dig deep. It will be so deep, you will wonder if you are close to hell.
Some ominous warnings from the House of Black.
Eddie's laughing like, get out of here with that shit. Was that a Brood reference? Oh, I didn't catch it. Bro, I was such a big fan of Gangrel when I was a kid that I actually wrote an entire comic book, like, graphic novel like size, like thick comic book. I wrote the whole thing, and my character's name was Gangrel. Swerve. Do you see the new summer flavor for Red Bull? It's like elderberry, some weird shit. I thought Prince Nana was gonna get it, man. I'm not gonna lie. On Wednesday, I was like, no, Nana, no.
Oh my God, the White Sox are crazy. Jesus, they're so bad.
Oh, what's the score?
So it's 7-0 again.
Nice.
Basically, Johan Rojas just hit a pop-up, and the two White Sox, banged into each other, ran into each other, and the ball was in one of the White Sox's hands, and he dropped it after the collision. And it wasn't even that. I mean, like, it was in the outfield, but it was only like just into the outfield.
Oh, I gotta see this.
They're replaying it right now. I don't know if you're gonna get there in time. What?
No, I'm gonna go to Twitter.
Okay, yeah. Bottom of the 7th, 7-0 again. That's great.
The newest thing they have is the Castellanos hit down the middle.
And then we got Kyle Schwarber up to plate.
Here comes a nice squash match with Big Willie Hobbs versus this CJ Esparza 2024 debut. Good luck to you, sir. Going up against a fucking brick house.
Well, it's a squash match. I do not condone squash matches, so I'm going to watch Kyle Schwarber's at bat.
I don't think anybody will blame you. Yo, Marsh crack another home run? Hell yeah.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Yeah, come on, Hobbs. We want that shout out. We want tables. We want tables. Oh, did he put it? Yes. That was one of my favorite moves as a kid from Lex Luger, man. Hell yeah. What's up, King? Let's go. That's one of my favorite moves as a kid. Oh, yeah, I got to go back to Nat. Actually, Nat, I was in kickboxing and jiu-jitsu, like, my whole, younger career. I didn't really get into many fights. People just, like, they're like, just don't. Just don't. All right, Don Callis on the mic. Oof. Hobbs and Moxley is going to be sick. Did that like just happen when you were watching?
What?
Those two dudes running into each other.
Yeah, having like just when. Phillies are up 9-0 now.
Oh. This a no-hitter still?
It's not a no-hitter, but it's a shutout. At least I think it's a no. I don't think it's a no-hitter.
I just saw the tweet. No-hitter through 7. What are you seeing right now?
Right now, Bryce is at bat, so I don't know. We'll have to see what happens when they come out of the inning. I've been watching AEW and talking to you, so I haven't been watching the game like, moment to moment.
Yeah. Callis's promo's recently been fire. He was a little off for a while, but
it's impressive that Don is still as hated as he is. Like the heat Don's still getting, despite the fact that everything with Kenny and everything cooled off.
That's what I mean.
It's extremely impressive. So Mox's match with Hobbs is an IWGP Heavyweight Championship match. Wow.
Whoa, let's go. Cashing in an old favor, I guess, to All right.
I mean, honestly, this is the way it should be. I mean, AEW, it's something they've struggled with in the past, but they're doing a great job with it with Mox, where it's like, hey, when your guys win a title in another promotion, like, you should definitely make sure it's, like, super well known that they did. Like, watch out, Tokyo, he's coming, says Don Callis. Alright, let's check in on the Sixers score. What's going on over there? Well, it's a close game going into the final 8 minutes. Wow.
Joel picking it up. There he is. Let's go, Joel.
Joel's a fraud.
Listen, I sold his cards, so you don't have to keep telling me, but I try to support him while he's on the field, on the court, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get it.
Nat says, it was reported that NJPW and AEW were going to work together to book Mox's defenses. Oh, nice. I like it. Ospreay versus Danielson's going to be 5 stars. Absolutely. I'd be shocked if it's not.
Gonna get like the first ever 8-star rating.
Dave's just going to break his rating and be like, listen, 10 stars. It's over. No more ratings.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know what you want from me here.
He's just going to be like, 10 stars, I'm done giving ratings, alright? That'd actually be a good move on his part to be like, I'm done giving ratings after this, and then bring it back a few years from now. The old, I don't want to say bait and switch because that's not the right term, but I forget what it's called when you take something away and then bring it back later. Like the McRib. What's that called?
Like a limited time?
Yeah, I don't know if that's the right word, but there's like a terminology for it. I forget what it is. Danielson hands out 5-star matches like he's Oprah for the better part of 3 years. Yeah, you get your best match. You get your best match. You get your best match.
Oh yeah, Jeff, you're right. I'm currently back. Zach Wheeler is still at the plate with 104 pitches. Caught. Okay, so there is a no-hitter alert in the Phillies game right now in the top of the 8th inning.
Sir.
1 out. Oh shit.
Yes, sir.
He's getting up there, though. 105, that's a lot.
Yeah, I don't know if I would keep him in, to be honest, unless he's like, I'm feeling it, don't worry. Like, I would go talk to him in between innings, obviously.
He just gave up a hit.
Okay, that's fine.
Bryce couldn't make the defensive play.
We jinxed it. We were talking about it too much.
Yeah. Zach Wheeler getting a standing ovation. And yeah, Rob Thompson's coming out like, yeah, you're done. It's like, all right.
He's just like, great job, man.
No, phenomenal, man. Our pitching has been outstanding.
Oh, man. So that triple for Castellano, there's a chance that could have been a home run.
Yeah, I really thought so.
Like in the park.
Yeah, it was very close. He probably could have made it.
Because he thought it was a home run, so he didn't, like, blitz to first.
Yeah.
If he had ran full speed, he may have had an in-the-park homer.
Yep, Zach Wheeler, standing ovation. He's done for the night, but yeah, that sucks. That's unfortunate. He was close.
Bro, we got two of the best pitchers in Major League Baseball.
I'm just gonna fucking say it. We got three of the best.
I was gonna say, dude.
Actually,
what was his name? Sanchez. That dude was.
I'll say it
fire.
again. We got like four because Spencer Turnbull has been fucking lights out, and it's insane. Our starting pitcher rotation is insane. Like I don't even know. It's just that good. Oh, Sixers are currently down by 5. 7.5 minutes left to play.
All right, this is the longest commercial ever. Is it just me?
Nat says, how bad are the White Sox? Well, Nat, as I said earlier in the show, we beat them 7-0 yesterday, and they were hitless through 7 innings yesterday. So today we're beating them 9-0 and hitless through 8. So tomorrow, right, we should win 11-0 and throw a no-hitter, right? That would be what you would expect?
Let me put it to you guys this way, how bad they are. Last year, the Phillies were only shut out 8 times all season.
Mm-hmm. They've already
as of right now, they've been shut out 6 times already this season, and it just started.
Yeah, the White Sox are 3-14.
The White Sox, yeah. They've been shut out 6 times. This will be 7 if they don't score. Oh, hey, look, it's Jericho. Is Jericho growing a mustache? Does he want us to hate him more?
It's not possible. I already hate him.
That is a cool jacket. I'll give him that. Me and the wife have always loved Jericho's jackets, but, bro.
Hold on.
He's at the 2800 arena.
He's 2300 arena, by the way.
I'm sorry, yeah,
2300 ahead of
2300.
me, so.
I was excited. No, I'm just going by the brick wall behind him. I recognize that from... No, that's not where he's at.
No, it's not the ECW arena. Like how Jeff saw a brick wall and was like, is that the ECW arena?
Well, no, when I got the Great O'Con to do that thing for us, he was at a pool table and there was a brick wall behind him, but that didn't make sense for that railing to be there. I just want Jericho to get suplexed like 100 times and be done with it.
Man, this Jericho promo's rough.
Bang.
Jeff, I'll be right back.
Yes, sir. I freaking love their fucking entrance. Jay White with the golden bat. Oh, Nat, you're like speaking directly to my heart. I love submissions. I love tables. Listen! Where are they? Why did he say that? That's funny. I can't believe I got 4 of those fingers. So I got 2 of them up there. Those 2 are mine. So one of the pink one's mine, one of the black one's mine. And then right over here, the wife has hers. She's got a black one and a pink one as well. It's crazy. We got 4 of those things. And what's funny, so there's actually a funny story about that. So when we went and met the Acclaimed, we were asking, like, hey, we want foam fingers for these things. And they were like, that's a great idea. You need to talk to that lady. And the lady who handles their merchandise was actually standing right there. She's the same lady who... Hang on. So, this is the same lady that I had this in my backpack. Okay, it was not signed yet. So imagine this without the autograph on it, right? So I had this in my backpack, and we went to the, it was for Dynamite. And the lady who was standing there was like, you need to keep that in your backpack. You're not allowed to bring personal items. And I was like, okay, fine. So we get up there to Britt Baker. This is all before I met the Acclaimed. So we get up there to Britt Baker, and I fucking locked eyes with the lady. Like, legitimately locked eyes with her. And I was just like... I set it down in front of Britt Baker. I pulled it out of my bag, and I was just like... I was like, they told me I couldn't bring this, so I'm just going to set it right here. I literally said that to Britt. I was like, they said I can't bring this, but I'm just going to set it down. And Britt, like, did the whole, like, look to the left, look to the right thing. And she was like, boom, 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 and signed it real fast. And then she shoved it back to me. And the lady walked right over, and she looks at Britt. And Britt's like, what? I didn't know I couldn't. And the lady was like, bullshit. And she walked back over. So, this lady already hates me, right? Immediately, this lady's just like, I fucking hate you. Don't talk to me. So I'm over at the Acclaimed, and I was like, foam fingers, you know, but I want the scissors for the Acclaimed. And they're like, you need to talk to her, man. They're like, that's a fucking awesome idea. That'd be insane. And sure enough, I looked at the lady, and I was like, hey, you should make foam fingers for the scissors. She looks at me and, like, tilts her head, and she's like, I'm already getting them. She's like, they're coming as quick as I can, okay? And I was like, oh, all right, lady. So, I'm not going to claim it was my idea. She had already had it in the works. But I was like, you know, that was a fun time. That was a fun story. And I might as well show you the other one I had to move to get to the Britt Baker MJF autograph, baby. Yeah, let's go. Over here we have Hangman Adam Page, one of 3,000 autographed. Right here we have Orange Cassidy, also autographed. Right here we have Kenny Omega, autographed. Right here we have another MJF, one of 3,000 autographed. Yeah, Britt is taking time to be with Adam. A lot of people don't realize, like, when you destroy your ankle or your knee, like, of course you've seen people get around on crutches, right? It's not just, like, that easy to do normal things at home, you know what I mean? Like, so, Britt's amazing. Can't wait to get Britt Baker back, Jamie Hayter back. She is pregnant. What are your sources on this, Taylor? Me and the chair do not believe you at all. What do you think, chair? Yeah, Ruby Soho's pregnant. That's crazy. I had no idea that shit was real. I thought it was part of the fucking, like, storyline. And I was like, wouldn't that be crazy if that shit was real? And everyone was like, bro, that's not part of the story. And I was like, what? Britt Baker pregnant? She is.
Britt Baker's pregnant? What?
We got Taylor Jones. You know, me and your chair we're arguing. We don't think Taylor's telling the truth at all. That might have been the first time I've ever attempted a Yoda impression, and I'm actually kind of impressed with.
That wouldn't be.
I'm just saying, for my first ever attempt, I was like, not bad.
I don't know.
Still a 4-point game here, 92-96.
Phillies are still up 9-0. Love to see it.
Yo, I gotta ask you, so, like, chat, you guys as well. For some reason, because I know we're having that trios match at Dynasty, I don't care about this match right now. Like, not that it's not a good match. I'm just like, I'm seeing this on Sunday, basically.
I mean, yeah, you're not wrong. I mean, like,
King.
I think that Jay White adds to the match, but does Billy and Jay White really add to this tag match that much?
Right.
It's debatable.
That'd be insane if Bret Hart showed up for the Owen Hart Cup, dude. I'd fucking lose it. Alright, that's it. Yeah, it's a weird thing here. Caught him with his feet on the ropes. You know, I'm sure we all agree this is a great match right now. It's just kind of like, yeah, we have this match on Sunday, so let's move it along. Yeah, exactly. Ooh, Embiid putting on the moves, but not even close.
Sounds like Joel Embiid. Oh, I think the White Sox pitcher or catcher got hit by a pitch. He's hurting. Oh, he's hurting.
Oh, did he take it in the nuts?
I don't know, but he just gave the thumbs up. I wasn't looking. I looked down and he was like on the ground. He just gave a thumbs up though, so I think he's okay.
Probably hit him on the inner thigh then if he's alright.
And now the pitcher has to tie his shoe.
He's giving him a second to recover.
He really is. The catcher's
absolutely.
Catcher's ready to go. He's back.
100%. That pitcher was like, "I'll give you."
Let's see.
I'll give you another 30 seconds, bud.
Oh, yep, inner thigh.
Yeah.
To the left of his knee, but a little bit lower. Or no, higher. Sorry, excuse me, higher. The left side of his right leg, inner thigh.
Man, They're doing a jump ball. There's like no hope on planet Earth to defeat Joel Embiid in a jump ball.
I think they lost the first one.
Oh, the refs keep yelling at Joel because he kept trying to move. Yeah, he won that one too. I love the Ass Boys chants, man. I'm waiting for the day that they embrace it. Oh, shit.
I don't think they ever will.
My boy Maxie just sank a 3 off of Joel taking that jump ball.
I'm still down by 6, though.
Yeah. They're down by 3 for me.
Oh, is it? Bleach Report hasn't updated yet.
Yeah.
Well, Bleach Report still says 101 to 95.
Yeah, they just sank another 3.
Oh.
Looks like Bleacher Report's like sitting courtside.
Well, I mean, yeah, probably. Actually, probably.
Yeah. Caster. Oh, that was kind of cool. I don't know if I've ever seen that, actually. Watch what Bowens does to Austin.
Okay. Max almost kicked Billy in the face, by the way. Jesus.
Oof. But do you see that clothesline from the outside to the inside?
Interesting. Yeah, I just saw it.
That was cool. I've never seen that before.
It is. That is something new. I definitely don't think I've seen that before.
Especially landing on his feet. That was awesome. Yeah, this match definitely picked up.
So, Jeff, I saw a report over the last few days. I don't think it was from like a super reputable source. I don't remember exactly. I should have taken note of it. But so there was some speculation that Collision may change nights. What night would you like to see Collision be on, whether it be Saturday or another night? What night would you like to see it on? If you could change it, whatever you want. Obviously, Dynamite stays Wednesday, but what would you put Collision on?
So do you want to know as like a fan or as like business-wise?
You can give me both, I guess.
All right. So as a fan, I think I would want to see Collision on Thursday, the night after Dynamite. But in the business aspect, I would be putting it on Friday and, you know, making it that 3-hour show with Rampage getting squished into it.
So, I would, I think I agree with you, actually. Like, I definitely, from a business perspective, I would definitely put it on Friday nights. And if you were going to do a 3-hour show, I think the Friday show would be better suited to be 3 hours than Dynamite.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think as a fan, what I would like to see the most... See, I don't know, because the problem is if you run 2 shows back-to-back, does that mean Collision's going to be taped? Or, like, are they going to run 2 live shows in the same venue? Like, I think you hit a lot of logistic issues at that point. And
yeah, you're right.
As a fan, what I don't want is taped wrestling.
Agreed, 100%.
I want live wrestling. So I think as a fan and as a business, I would go with let's get it on Fridays.
Yeah, that makes more sense, too. Now, if I had a choice of not moving it from Saturday, I would still keep Collision on Saturday. But,
see, I disagree. I think I would absolutely move it off Saturdays.
Okay. I don't think Friday's a bad idea. You know what I mean? Like, if they did, I'd be like, all right, let's see what happens. I wouldn't be upset with it.
The TNA fans would be like, why can't they just leave us alone? That was another funny thing, apparently. So there's a TNA pay-per-view tonight, and TNA fans think that Tony Khan counter-programmed them by having a 3-hour show tonight. I'm like, are you dumb?
Yeah.
Do you think AEW's counter-programming TNA? Like, come on.
I'm like, there's playoff basketball on. That like, both of us are getting crushed.
Yeah. It's stupid. Like, what are you talking about?
And I gotta say, TNA didn't do a very good job of advertising because I had no clue.
Yep. The only reason I knew was because people were complaining about it.
Yeah, this game is over.
Yeah, 5 points with 38 seconds left, man.
That means Maxie must hit this shot. Yep. Yo, remember I was telling you about those eggs that my fish laid the other day.
Yeah.
I got like 100 little babies swimming around. It's crazy.
That's nuts.
Yeah, I could sell them for like $3 each too.
Now, I do think it's kind of ridiculous that Danielson's about to go wrestle this bunkhouse brawl tonight and then face Ospreay tomorrow. Ospreay is not happy with Danielson doing this match either, it seems.
That's probably going to be part of Danielson's story. He's like, you can't even, walk a mile in my boots. Crazy matches even before I have your match.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Philly's top of the 9th inning, 9-0. They're going to try to put this away here. They're going to try to put this away here, I say. Who we got closing tonight? Pinto? Yes, it is. Oh, he almost hits the first batter. It's okay. Shake it off, Pinto. Yeah, now TNA has done really poorly, and I mean they're trying to work closely with WWE, which is not wise. Again, those who don't know their history are doomed to repeat it, and very little sympathies for that company if they're not able to see the smoke. But I mean, yeah, Jordan Grace, I guess, could be happy that she's working with WWE. Sure, that's fine. Good for her, I guess.
I'm already surprised they haven't stolen her.
Oh, they probably will. She'll probably sign with them when her contract's up.
I want to see somebody put together some clips of the White Sox with the
Yeah.
Circus music. I know the name of that music. I know it has like I know it's got a name.
Yeah, I don't know what it's called.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it happened with a few talent actually, didn't it? Like Josh Alexander said, "Hey, don't exercise my contract clause," and they did anyway.
Yeah, they're like, "Sorry, you forgot to read the."
Yeah, but aren't they kind of doing her a favor? Aren't they doing them favors?
I guess, yeah. Because I doubt. I mean, Jordine Grace would probably just be getting jobbed out to Jade Cargill at this point.
Man, the Sixers are going to lose here. Down 6 seconds left. It's Jova.
I already moved over to the Phillies game.
Well, yeah, I had the Phillies game playing, but I was looking at the Bleacher Report scoreboard.
Oh, yeah. Yo, it's the top of the 9th, and I just saw people sitting down with fresh boxes of food. I'd be like, you guys crazy?
I mean, just people are just hanging out.
There it is, Jay Styles. Thank you. The Benny Hill music. That's what it is.
Jesus, what's on Tony's face? Lipstick, I guess, or blood?
Remember when Tony Storm put the makeup on her?
Oh, right.
I'm sorry, not Tony Storm. Thunder Rosa.
Yeah.
I'm surprised this isn't in black and white. I guess we gotta get the paint on her face. Oh my god.
Christ.
She's like, you want to take me to hell? You better check the address, because that's my fucking house. That might have been one of the coolest responses, I'm going to drag you to hell, I've ever heard. Oh yeah, I was going to say that, Nat. The exposure has never increased their ratings, so yeah.
Yeah, isn't that funny how that works? Like, that's the thing that really just, like, is so silly to me, right? Because, like, that fan base, they don't watch. Oh,
what's happening here? How did this?
And Kyle Fletcher attacking him. Anyways, while this is getting started, very excited for this match. It's just baffling to me because the people that watch WWE, they don't watch other wrestling. Like, you're not attracting any fans to your promotion. Yeah. Like, you're just not. Like, if you were really trying to do that right, if you were really like, we want to bring in viewers to Impact, like, if that was really your goal via, like, cross promotion, AEW is the crowd you should be working with. Like, it just is. Like, you're doing work with New Japan, which is cool. And that's definitely something you should continue doing.
You're killing me, Macho. I wasn't saying that to you. I was
the
Phillies
White Sox
gave up a run.
Gave up a point, got a point. They scored, so the shutout's over. It's not happening. This is a loss as far as I'm concerned. 9-1, top of the 9th inning.
Pinto just seems a bit nervous. He's throwing balls off a home plate.
He's actually doing a really poor job. They're about to score 2 more players. Yeah, so that's 9-3. Okay, let's get someone warming up just in case. Pinto's not pitching well at the moment.
Oh, Marsh. Fuck. It's alright, we got a good lead. Alright, this match is freaking already awesome. Out in the crowd. You've already been proven incorrect there, Macho. Although Tony Storm's promo was absolutely incredible. Right, Nat? If they wanted to help, they would send some of their people over, but you never see that.
Exactly. You will see them send some talent to promotions that are more in the pocket of them. Like Marigold, you're going to see them send people to Marigold. I know they sent William Regal's son to AJPW.
Let's go. Two outs. Should crack one of those cans of Woo Energy over his head.
I would just like to never see a can of Woo Energy again as long as I live.
Oh god, Takeshita's got a hammer. Oh. I mean, a hammer is legit attempted murder. That's felony count of 1 on the night. Yo, Fletcher is just absolutely destroyed by Danielson right now. We're getting Claudio Takeshita running it back a little bit. Wait, they had a match recently, right? Maybe not running it back, but I feel like they did.
I think they did somewhat recently. No, I mean, it might have been a while.
Let's go, Pinto. Fucking blow it by him. Terminator.
Just throw a strike here.
That's what I was saying. Give him the Terminator. Tell him if he can hit it, he gets to rename it.
Instead, he walks him. That's not good. Don't do that.
You like the split screen king? Yeah, I can. Oh, that was dope. The drop kick off of the swing. So how am I 20 seconds ahead of you for AEW, but you're like 30 seconds ahead of me for the Phillies game? That's crazy.
No idea. I don't have an answer for you. All right, good.
Maybe because
Phillies
you're
are in fact going to be taking Pinto out, which, in my opinion, is the right call. He's not pitching well, and I'd rather be proactive than reactive.
He was pitching terribly. Oh, what's all that shit in the ring?
Yeah, god awful. Pitching god awful. There's no.
Kyle Fletcher with a bag of cocaine to Claudio's face.
Oh my
Claudio
God,
is
you
blinded.
threw a chair at Danielson. I'm still behind you.
Claudio blinded by the cocaine. Cocaine.
The cocaine cowboy.
Danielson busted open. Oh God. Must have been that chair shot. Say, put my boy Jeff Hoffman out there. He'll close this shit out.
Yep, best Jeff in the business.
Damn right.
Oh no. He's not the best Jeff in the business.
What do you mean?
Well, they just scored again.
Wait, did he go out there? That's not Jeff Hoffman.
Oh wait, no, hold on.
Pinto's
it's
still out
Pinto.
there.
Oh, I looked up. I thought I was watching the wrestling.
No, I was
you
like,
saw
put
Jeff
my boy
Hoffman
Jeff
go
out there.
All right, cool.
Why is he still out there?
Oh no, they're finally warming someone up though. Jesus Christ. They made the call to the bullpen. Someone's warming up. Who's warming up? Alvarado? Yeah, Alvarado's warming up.
They should have had two people up when he was
Oh my God. That's 9-5.
We're screwed. Well, we're not screwed, but
They gotta get.
we're not going to give up nine runs. Hey, anybody that bets on baseball, time to start betting the over in every Phillies game. Dude, I love Bryce's cleats. I need those for all those times I go out and play baseball. Yeah, Claudio took a shot with that hammer like 4 times, King. He took one to the stomach, one to the back, one to the shoulder. 3 times. That's right, JT. Let's go out here, talk to the pitcher. Let's give Alvarado another second to warm up.
Problem is, I think they're gonna have him do one more at bat.
Bro, Macho, not even close, dude. No way.
No, not at all. She's not even the best wrestler in her own company. Oh my God! They just hit. Pinto just hit the guy. He just hit the batter.
Walk the bases loaded, I guess. Jesus.
Get him
No
out.
way,
Get him
dude.
out of there. Get him out of there right now. This is what
He's I don't understand why he's not already out.
Because I guess they're trying to let Alvarado warm up more, but like, man,
It was obvious to me after like 5 pitches the kid was rattled. He was scared to death. This could be the end of his career, dude. At 9-0, and you're rattled in the 9th inning.
oh thank God, Rob's
That's-
coming out.
That's
I thought they were about to
crazy.
let this guy pitch again. No, don't do that.
So yeah, Macho Bailey by far, Io Shirai, as much as I hate to say it, Charlotte Flair, Asuka, And that's just in her own company. We can move over to AEW and we'll go Jamie Hayter. We'll go Tony Storm, Thunder Rosa. Don't get me wrong, Tiffany's great and all. But just being a hot blonde chick and being able to do a moonsault, Charlotte's been doing that for years. So she's got to bring something else to the table to be the best women's wrestler in the business. And as far as I'm concerned, the best women's wrestler in the business of all of them. Unbelievable matches, and she is great in her character. So I would go Athena as my top women's wrestler right now. Not even counting anyone on TV. Yeah, that's fair. Jamie Hayter hasn't been on TV for a long time. That's fair. And like, don't get me wrong. Like I said, Tiffany, she's good, but you gotta look like even within your own company, man. Bianca Belair. I can't believe I didn't even mention her yet. The other girls are okay. Macho, you've got. I get it now, Macho. I get it.
If anybody gets it, it's Jeff. Trust me.
So right here is where I would have agreed with King. We needed a split screen here for the yes kicks and Claudio flipping Fletcher over the really good spot for the split screen. All right, Alvy, let's go.
Oh, thank God the game's over. Jesus Christ. Whew. All right, send Pinto back to Rochester. I'm done with him.
Dude, Pinto's gonna need a fucking therapist after
It's
that one.
over. It is.
Look at Bryce with that fucking golden glove, baby. Bryce is gonna win the fucking golden glove this year at first base.
He really might. That was a really not fun ninth inning, man. Let me tell you. And that's how stupid baseball can be. 9-0, no hitter through 8. All of a sudden, next thing you know, they're about to tie it up. Jesus.
Yeah.
All it takes is one guy. Baseball is such a weird team sport where it's like if one guy is not doing his job, like the whole team's gonna lose. It's over.
Yeah, Macho, don't get me wrong. She's good. She's good. She's just got a little bit of ways to go before we can give her that label. You know what I mean? If she's your favorite, I totally understand. Like, that's something that if somebody was like, yeah, Tiffany Stratton's my favorite women's wrestler, I wouldn't doubt you at all, you know? But you're being blinded by the blonde.
Again, if anyone knows, it's Jeff.
Yeah, you know. Speaking of 42 years old, Asuka, the oldest woman in WWE, 42. Somebody else that I know that is 42 was recently called a great young talent in AEW room. Isn't he just a great young talent? This new awesome young man that they brought into the WWE.
Which young man are you talking about, Jeff?
Toma Tonga, of course, the 42-year-old great young talent.
Again, man, it's exhausting. It's exhausting. I mean, I know we're laughing about it, but it's borderline exhausting. It's just like.
And don't get me wrong, he's good. The guy's cool.
Yeah, but you can't sit there and be like this young talent.
Oh, Moxley.
The Phillies game is over. I have no leverage. Jeff is back to being ahead of me in the only thing we're watching now.
Moxley's head is completely shaven. I almost didn't recognize him for a second. Yo, can we just, for a second, admire how awesome Nigel McGuinness is on commentary? Like, that dude adds so much to Collision when he's here.
Yeah, definitely.
So Moxley battles off screen with Hobbs, leaving Danielson in the ring to get his fucking ass whooped. Okay. I'm assuming Will's gonna show. Ooh, Danielson's about to get something nasty on a chair. Jesus, what are they doing? Oh! Dear Lord. You can look, Rome. You can look.
Oh, I'm looking. I'm looking.
I didn't give it away. Don't worry.
Oh boy. Oh. With the chain, he's got the chain around his bicep.
I think someone broke Fletcher's nose. Oh, God. Wait, this match is still going?
Yeah, it's a bunk.
Oh, yeah, it was a bunk. Okay, yeah. Jesus. I was like, surely this was called off long ago.
Not the action figure. Oh, he's gonna make him tap.
Yes,
Ding.
he is. That was an awesome match.
Nigel, you vicious sick son of a. Oh, I love Danielson so much.
Where's Macho at? I want to hear him say that was boring. I want to see it with my own eyes, Macho. Where are you?
Where is he?
Blood, blood, blood. My God.
He's a goat.
Holy shit, that was insane. Macho's sitting there. He's still boring. Macho, I don't think Rampage is taped, right? This is gonna... Rampage is after Collision?
It's weird because I think they taped the Cool Hand Ange segment with Ruby.
Okay.
So I don't know how much of it's live and how much of it's taped, to be honest. So I guess we'll find out when it comes on.
Interesting. So I guess the question is, we have no idea, Macho. Or the answer is, we have no idea. Hold up, the White Sox were plus 8.5, and it was 3,300 odds. Oh, I gotta start betting on baseball. Holy shit. Sky Blue up next, Coog. Macho, I'm gonna be honest. I was right there with you, but apparently this is real. I have no idea.
Fightful saying that Ruby being pregnant is legit.
Yeah, that's what I heard as well. So I'm just like,
said that it's legit, which could actually make a lot of sense if that's the only thing they taped because they didn't want, she didn't want to not tell Cool Hand Ange for a couple.
Yeah.
Like, could you imagine if they announced that segment, like,
and she hasn't
on Wednesday, and she like makes Ange wait.
She hasn't wrestled in a while either.
Nope.
She's bi. I had a girlfriend once tell me all girls were bi, so you know.
You know what? I'm not gonna lie to you. I was gonna say, but I've also like I've had multiple women tell me that like all
yeah.
girls are bi.
Yeah. It's crazy, man. 4 days ago, I had tiny little legs that you could barely see. You could see a bunch of little tiny dudes swimming around. That's wild. The fish laid the eggs, and they hatched, and they're swimming around in the span of 5 days.
Well, Mondo, that's not cool, man. You know, you can't help who you love. Just because you don't find Ruby attractive, I mean, it doesn't mean that no one finds her attractive.
Yeah, I mean, you got to think about it, though. Some dudes love that punk rock tattooed chick thing. I'm into it. Rampage is live, Coog says. So we probably just got a couple of taped segments then for that Ruby Soho and maybe something else, promo or two. Yeah, now I think she's attractive. Like, I'm not gonna do a scale of 1 to 10 type thing. Like, she wouldn't be like super high on my scale. But yeah, I think she's attractive. I love the tattooed punk rock. Statlander has made the transition to wearing all black. Well, besides the white t-shirt. The ending to that was wild.
Oh, that was hilarious.
Oh, shit. Willow was wearing a Statlander shirt, too. That makes me think Statlander's turning on her. Yeah, I didn't know what to think of that, Nat. The ending was definitely different. I was like, what the... Layla Hirsch is back. I thought she was injured again.
No, I don't think so.
Damn, the knee brace is as big as her whole leg. She got the old stone cold knee brace on. It's gonna be the first time I've seen Layla Hirsch wrestle in shit, maybe 3 years? No, probably 2 years. Whoa, she just like teleported through the middle rope. What the fuck? It's a normal size knee brace. She's just short.
I was gonna say, they don't.
I know.
They don't make them that short, you know.
I was thinking that in my head when I said it. I just didn't want to, call her short. But here we are. Nice counter to this. To that, okay. Yeah, man, King. I definitely recommend following Sky Blue's Instagram and Twitter. She goes to photo shoots quite often. Jesus. I wouldn't call this a cake match, King. You gotta have two cakes for a cake match. This is like a half cake match. Rome's face right now. That was worth it. Layla's only 4'11". That's your entire... Her whole leg is only your knee. Oh my god. How tall are you, Nat? Are you over 6? My brother's like 6'3", man. He always makes fun of me. He's like, how's the weather down there at 5'11"? I'm like, fuck you. Yeah. At least I'm a foot taller than Layla Hirsch. That's all I can say.
I guess so. You could be feet taller than Layla Hirsch.
Shit. Then I'd be like 6'11". Holy moly. 6'2"? Oh man, that's how tall my dad is.
I am 6'2" as well, actually.
I was gonna say you're definitely taller than me. I was gonna say you're at least 6'1".
Yeah, I'm 6'2".
The Coug is lucha size, 5'6". If you wore men's jeans, you only wear a 34, 36? Shit, that's what I wear, Nat.
I was gonna say, I think that's what I wear too, actually, in terms of length.
Oh wait, length. Okay, length. I'm sorry, I was thinking waist for a second. I wear a 34 length, but I roll the bottom up twice. Sky Blue is very good. Actually, Macho, I was going to say Sky Blue is probably right there with Tiffany Stratton for me. I'd put those two in the same. Maybe Tiffany's got the one up on her on probably doing that moonsault. I'm not sure I've ever seen Sky Blue do a big moonsault before, but he claimed to be 6'3". That's funny. Whoa! Okay. That was... That was not kind of cool. What up, Daniel Riley? He said X. Z. Oh God, that looks horrible.
Oh man, Layla Hirsch just fell off the top rope.
Yeah, that was when I said that did not look cool.
The thing that you said looked cool was also totally a botch, by the way. She definitely did not get the full thing she was trying to do when Sky fell off the rope, but I think she was pulled off the rope.
Well, off the top, it looked like she did a cartwheel over her and then kind of did an arm drag. I thought it looked decent.
Yes, I guess so.
But she definitely just fell off the top rope there. That was crazy. Nice TKO by Sky Blue. That was a good match. Layla falling off the top was a little awkward. Alright, doing a run through of Dynasty tomorrow. I thought Daniel Riley was gonna like challenge me to do the alphabet backwards or something, but he just wanted to type in X and Z.
Well, X and Z would have been incorrect because it's not X and then Z. So.
I know, yeah.
Oh, Hook and Jericho, man.
How does Jericho keep forcing his way into every show?
I don't know. So, Jeff, I think I showed you earlier. You like my hoodie? Look at this.
Oh, shit. Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah. That's nice. And then there's a patch on it. There's a P on that side. Another Fanatic there. And then...
Oh, it's on the hood, too?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's dope. I like that. Where'd you get that at?
I got it at the ballpark.
Oh, okay. Yes, sir, Macho. We'll be doing a watch-along for Dynasty tomorrow as well. If you want to check out our predictions, we did our predictions at the beginning of the show tonight. So afterwards, if you want to like rewind all the way, you can check out our predictions. There's actually a website for the predictions. You can do the predictions alongside us if you want. fallscountanywhere.com. Tomorrow, AEW becomes whose house? Swerve's house. Please. Please, Tony. Please. Ooh, why is Asuka trending?
Probably has something to do with how much she hates Rossi. Because she absolutely fucking hates Rossi. Kenny Omega mentioned her during one of his live streams yesterday. Or the day before. It was recently.
Okay, so I don't think it's trending for Asuka from WWE.
Oh.
Because if I clicked on the hashtag, it's just hashtag Asuka. And then when I click on latest, it's just a million posts in Japanese and like nothing to do with wrestling. That's weird. I'm gonna stop calling it Twitter because it's no longer Twitter.
Jeff, shut
like
the fuck up.
it's
Twitter.
it's not.
Jeff.
It's not
Jeff,
though. Is it anything like it used to be?
Jeff,
No. Listen, you grew up. Is it anything like Twitter was? It's fucking broken every day. It sucks ass now. Why call it Twitter still? Because it's not Twitter anymore.
You heard it here first, folks. Jeff wants to conform under Papa Elon. Jeff and his blue check mark.
It's called X.
Oh, I swear, man, they accidentally billed me for 3 years. Yeah,
Even
we know,
Elmo
Jeff.
called it X.
We've heard it. Where's Nat? Nat, come in here. Get in here, Nat. No, Jeff, I don't care how bad this site gets. I will never call it X. Will never, never call it X in a million years. The only time I've ever called it X is when I'm doing the Game Room podcast and I'm reading like a news headline, and the writer sometimes they'll say X and I might not catch it because I'm like reading and aggregating the information. But even then, most times I do catch it and I make sure to say Twitter. But like on occasion, I might say X and be like, "Oh wait, I mean Twitter."
Yeah. We got the EVPs, Nicholas and Matthew Jackson coming out.
Nat says, "Jeff, look at the Discord." I'm gonna take a look at the Discord. Let's see what.
I saw you posted something here. So hold on, let me show you this though. How do I get there? Shit. Oh, it's not on this screen. So, I'll just put this right into the chat. Explain this then. Like, I honestly don't even know what status I just linked. It was, looks like Speedball Mike Bailey or something. It's an OVW show. But
Jeff, when I click on the link and go to my browser, it takes me to twitter.com.
And isn't that weird? Like when I click the link and copy it, it says x.com. I don't know.
It's fucking Twitter. I know.
Because it's broken.
It is broken. No one's arguing that. But it's Twitter. It's Twitter. It's enough. It's over. It's like it's like Philadelphia Mills. Like I'm not calling it that. It's Franklin Mills. It will always be Franklin Mills. I don't care. I don't care. Enough. And I understand that nobody understands what I'm talking about.
I was just saying, for those that don't know, that was a mall called Franklin Mills for, what, like 30 years? Probably more?
I don't even know. Let me see how long that mall was around. It's still around, but now they called it Philadelphia Mills. Hold on, let me see.
Yeah. And it was like, fuck this Franklin guy. It's called Philadelphia Mills now.
I know why, but I want to see when exactly they started. Hold on, let me see.
Yeah, I agree, King. This collision has been pushing the storylines, and it's pushing the pay-per-view. I'll agree with that for sure.
So Franklin Mills Mall is a mall in like Northeast Philadelphia. It opened on May 11th, 1989. And so about it was probably like a year or two before the pandemic, I feel like. It was bought by a different company because obviously malls are kind of struggling.
Yeah.
But so they were bought by a company called the Simon Company. It's a company that actually owns, I think, like almost every mall in my area. Like I'm pretty sure Oxford Valley, Jeff, is a Simon Company mall. And so is Neshaminy, I think. But anyways, regardless, Franklin Mills, when they bought it, they renamed it to Philadelphia Mills. And I don't know a single human being, like I've never had a person casually say to me, refer to that mall and call it Philadelphia Mills. Never heard of it.
I've only heard a few people say it, and that's how I know that they like just moved here. I'm like, oh, you guys are new here?
Yeah, you're not from here. You're a plant.
Yeah. Like I've been here for 12 years, so I was here long enough to where it was Franklin Mills for me no matter what. Like
yeah, exactly. Right. Yeah. So it's like, no, it's Franklin Mills. The ironic thing is that I'm doing a little bit of reading, and Franklin Mills was owned by a company called the Mills Company, which is why it was called Franklin Mills. But then was bought by Simon and changed to Philadelphia Mills. Why not change it to like Franklin Simon?
Yeah.
That's dumb, but at least it would make a little bit more sense.
So I got somebody asking a question here on Twitter. Y'all want Xia Li in AEW? Rome, I'm not sure you got to see enough of her, the Xia Li that was just released from WWE. I thought she was decent in the ring. I didn't see enough of her either to give an opinion on that, but I'd be welcome to seeing her over here.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much the same. I'd be willing to give it a shot. We could see. I don't know.
I bet she'd work well with some of the, the female roster we got. There's a massive group of talent there.
Jeff, I'm going to have to ask you to make a comment. We're going to go over to the chat. Young Macho Savage says, FTR is another boring team I don't like. They have no charisma.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know.
I don't know.
The trolling can only go so far. I mean, I can see why some people would think FTR has no charisma. You know what I mean? They don't do all the flippy stuff, so I can understand that, but I would respectfully disagree.
I mean, I don't know. I still think it's ridiculous, the whole like flippy thing. I remember just like I was thinking back actually the other day to when we did the watch along to the All In footage show. And like we were talking to some of those guys who I don't think they've been back, nor did I admittedly expect them to, because they don't like the company we watch. I just don't get like crapping on it because it's like they do high flying stuff, like flippy stuff. Like you could very easily flip that around and like, oh, okay, well maybe it's just the slow brawler style. Like, I don't know. There's nothing wrong with either of those styles. It's just weird. It's a weird. No,
I love FTR. I almost wore my FTR jacket tonight. I actually wish I did now. It's funny.
Yeah, I like FTR.
Yeah.
They're a great standard, like old school kind of styled pro wrestling tag team.
They're one of those tag teams that, like, if someone told me they don't like them, I can understand it. You know what I mean? Like, I like them, but I understand if somebody's like, yeah, they're not for me. I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like their gimmick too, Nat. That's what I'm saying. They're real tag team wrestling. Yeah.
Yeah. Remember, they have to have the rope. It's in their contract that they are the only team, I think, in the company that has the tag rope. As you can see right now, or I guess for you, Jeff, 20 seconds ago, Cash was holding that white rope. And they are legitimately the only team in the entire company that uses those ropes. Jeff, I'm going to grab a drink. I'll be right back.
Yes, sir. I'm scared to change the screens.
Yeah, don't do that.
All right, let's see. Am I echoing now? Can you guys even hear me now? Is my computer going to explode? Check 1, check 2. God damn it, I've had Dynamite reactions up here again. How did nobody tell me? And I don't have a... It's been a long week, everybody. The baby shower, all that. It's been a long week. tag teams should have charisma like Dudley Boys are too cool. Dude, these guys have charisma. It's their own kind of charisma. And if it doesn't like resonate with you, that's where the whole personal preference type thing comes in. So like, I get it. If they're not for you, I get it. But they definitely have their own type of charisma. Like, when you get towards the end of it, that hot tag to Cash, and Cash runs wild. Like, Macho, I wish I could direct you to it, but if you can find a way to watch it, you're probably going to ignore me here, but trust me. Go watch FTR versus the Briscoe brothers in Ring of Honor. Any of them. I believe they had 3 matches. Any of the 3. Alright, 15 minutes left on Collision. Not too bad. I definitely have to say this one is not going as fast as it did last time. It's not dragging on or anything, but it's definitely didn't fly by like they usually do, I think I actually think that's a good thing. I think it's because they're doing a lot of storytelling here. They're definitely preparing us for this pay-per-view, so good job on them. There's so many baby fish over here. They're so tiny. And like Macho, the way I like to look at it, Macho, is like professional wrestling is a lot like food. Not everybody enjoys fish, for example, right? Not everybody enjoys broccoli. There's certain dishes that people are not fans of. And there's certain types of, wrestling or wrestlers that, people aren't a fan of, You don't have the patience to raise fish? Nah. These fish spread 1,000 eggs on the glass. I take a credit card and I scoop them off. I throw them in this other tank. 3 days later, there's 100 babies in here. Oh, Macho, you were there for the Briscoes' last match? Oh, dude. Jealous. Only fish you eat is fresh caught? You mean like if you or a friend goes fishing and actually like fishes it?
All right, I'm back.
Welcome back, sir.
Thank you.
What the hell? Because a lot of fish, Nat, gets frozen on the boat because of the parasites. Yeah, Pac is so good. I'd love for Pac to stay healthy here for a while. He's an incredible member of the roster. Oh, okay. I don't know, Styles. I really hope they do something else, though, because the Adam Cole Devil thing wasn't it.
Unfortunately, I think that they're gonna do Adam Cole versus MJF.
Yeah. I would like to see, like, I don't know, like you said earlier, I'm not the best booker, you know, but like, what if MJF comes back and just like pretends like nothing happened because it was like his first friend he ever made, and he's just like, no, you know what I mean? Like, hey, what's up, Adam? How's it going?
I mean, they could probably do something interesting like that, but it would only be believable for so long. It probably wouldn't be able to last very long.
They could do like every time Adam Cole turns his back, MJF looks at him all serious and pissed off, but
yeah.
Yeah, I have no idea where they're going to go with it, Styles. You know, the injury definitely it derailed that storyline more than I think any storyline I've seen in a long time. So,
what the hell? What is this?
You want them to continue it however they can? I would agree as long as it makes sense, man. Like, you know. What are you saying? What is this?
I'm about to go into the chat. I don't know what they got going on at TNA, folks.
Oh, I did see that trending. Okay.
Here, everyone. Take a look at this. See what's going on in TNA right now.
Was that Santana? Did you link it in the chat?
I did.
Did you get smacked by Nightbot or something?
No. That's weird because I don't see it on my browser. I put it on my phone though.
Yeah, I don't see it either.
You know what? I'm just going to join the Discord. I'm going to put it in the Discord too. You know, it's weird that it didn't send on the YouTube chat because, like, it's like literally right there on my phone. So I don't know why I didn't send on the for everyone.
Oh god, all I saw was a thumbnail and I'm already laughing. What the fuck is happening here?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know what's going on. Go join the Discord and look at this video that's going on at TNA right now. I don't know what's going on. All I'll say is I'm sure they spent top dollar on that segment.
What? Just gonna leave that up there.
Yep.
So, like, hold on. Did TNA just reach, like, WWE levels of basically a stripper on fucking screen just now?
Yeah. Yeah.
And I bet you we're not going to hear fucking shit about it.
No. Well, although, to be fair, the only reason you're not going to hear anything about it is because nobody watches TNA. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's just the facts. Truth hurts, you know. Cry me a river.
Oh shit. Matt just kicked the shit out of Nick. Yeah, Coog, they got a 4-foot nothing giant fluffy pink hair stripper doing a lap dance to a guy who's KO'd laying in the middle of the mat. Who the fuck are the rest of these idiots, too? I don't know who anybody is on that screen. Can he even call himself Top Dollar? He's got to just be AJ Francis now, right?
Yeah, I think he's just AJ or something like that.
That's a terrible, terrible name for a wrestler. Somebody should do the old Deadpool thing and just start calling him Francis. What's your name, right? Yeah, my peak TNA Nat was Joker Sting versus the main event Mafia, or Joker Sting versus Aces and Eights.
Oh.
Wait, so that girl's not even in TNA? People are saying that that's some rapper's girlfriend. So that essentially was just some stripper.
Now, see, folks, when I say I don't think people understand the definition of WCW 2000 when they talk bad about AEW. That's the definition of WCW 2000. Some rapper's girlfriend twerking over a dude knocked down in the ring.
Oh boy.
Oh boy, indeed. If the 10 people that were watching that Impact pay-per-view tonight could read, they'd be pretty upset, I imagine.
One of my favorite follows, Draven on Twitter. Mm-hmm. He goes, Joe Hendry may have lost the match, but he really won. Top 5 female wrestlers of all time, asks Macho. Oh my. Lita's going to have to be in my top. This is in no particular order. Lita is definitely up there. And then I think I'm going to... And then I'm going to go Tony Storm. We're going to go... Man, fifth one's tough. I think I'm going to throw... I think I got to put Bayley in there. Bayley's one of my favorites. Yeah, I got to put Bayley in there. It's a decent top 5. You got Natalia in there, Macho? Oh, man. Like, if you honestly feel that way about Bryan Danielson, I honestly feel that way about Natty. I cannot stand Natalia. Her matches are the most boring No offense, like, just saying. Superplex to frog splash. Oh, 450 splash. 1, 2. Oh shit. Yeah, I gotta put this picture in Discord. It was somebody's reply to the lap dance. Oh, I agree, King. The heel turn was greatly needed, and it actually worked out really well. I love these heel bucks. Yeah, this match is dragging just a bit. You're saying FTR better get the belts? Oh, man, I don't think so. I think the Elite, the EVPs, sorry. Yeah, I think the EVPs are taking those titles for sure. As much as I would love FTR to win. Are we going to get the Black Arrow or just another 450? Yeah, here comes the Black Arrow. Whoop! Oh, and he hits it. Oh, sorry. God damn it.
Okay, it just lets me look at Twitter for 10 seconds, I guess.
It's like they heard us, Nat. They were like, okay. In her prime, Natalya was one of the greatest, could do things the others couldn't.
Such as?
I must have missed those matches, because, yeah.
I don't know.
Natalya has... Alright, listen. Natalya is very by the book. She could write the book on women's wrestling. But all she does is the sharpshooter.
Oh. Dan Garcia's here.
Where?
Look at your TV screen. You're 20 seconds ahead of me. What do you mean, where?
There he is. He's in some crazy submission move. That looks horrible. There was a character with Natty when she was stalking Mickey James. I don't remember that.
I don't remember that either.
Yeah, I must have been out at that time. All right, well, that's it for Collision. I thought that was a great Collision. Definitely built for the pay-per-view. God damn, Pac looks fucking crazy. He looks like the homeless dude in Philly today that was screaming the demons are here. Rome, I didn't even tell you. I had to get up at 8 o'clock this morning to go to Philly for the Hello Kitty truck.
Oh yeah.
There's this van that drives around the country and it's full of Hello Kitty items. And, you know, the pregnant wife is a big fan of Hello Kitty. So 8 o'clock driving to Philly. We get there like 9:30 to park. We walk over to the line. And dude, it was wrapped from the mall all the way to the Reading Terminal Market.
Damn.
Like, that shit was crazy. 3 hours in line. Yeah.
That's crazy.
But, you know, anything for the wife.
Yep. Makes sense.
There was another pregnant lady standing right next to us. And I was like, oh, hey, look, 2 pregnant ladies. And then she did not shut up for the next 3 hours. Moxley looks weird with his shaved head, man. The rings of Saturn. I think you're right, Nat. Ooh, that was good. Let's go, RVD. Happy 420 day, everybody.
I don't partake.
Yeah, I know.
I promised the Dare Lion when I was a kid I wouldn't do drugs.
It was a good promise for you.
I'm a man of my word, even when I was 5.
You know you can't legally enter into contracts when you're underage, right?
I didn't say I signed anything. I gave a gentleman's agreement. You know, sometimes you're only... You know, Jeff, the thing is, you're only as good as your word, okay?
This is true.
And what kind of monster would I be if I went back on my word 26 years later, you know?
A private party. Isaiah Cassidy. All right. Love seeing Private Party back together.
Who they got with them?
I don't see anybody with them.
You didn't see that girl with them? What are you talking about, Jeff? Are you blind?
I must be.
Oh, okay. She went back in the tunnel. That's why. You're 20 seconds ahead. You're
Oh, okay.
When they were coming out of the club, there was a girl with them, and she didn't come out with them.
Oh, okay, okay.
That was actually really cool.
Shots, 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 shots. You've only tried the gummies, Nat? Cuban cigars for the Coug. Oh man, I'll never forget my 18th birthday. My dad was like, yo, here's a Cuban cigar. And I was like, will you hate me if I cut this open and put weed in it? And he was like, no. I can't be the only one that's done that, but that was not a good idea. Big Shotty Lee Johnson.
So did Tony Khan just book the 4 potheads that work for the company?
Yeah, that's pretty much.
I mean, I don't know that these guys are potheads. I know Rob Van Dam is, but
he probably sent out an email. Who would like to partake in the 420 match? And
Isaiah Cassidy, Commander, and Lee Johnson answered the call.
Yeah.
Alex Abrahantes is out here. Is Alex Abrahantes a pothead?
I think he's just always there with Commander for
No, I don't care.
Translation. Yeah, I agree, King. That collusion definitely. I liked it. RVD needs to start coming out with his wife, man. I seen him in some indie shows come out with his wife. She kind of made his entrance badass. This is still live, yes sir. I just noticed that, Rome. You know how they got the LED screens now? Now they don't have to actually like change everything to go to Rampage. They're just like click, click, done.
Makes sense.
Yeah, great idea. Used to take like 10 minutes to change out the mats and the side skirts.
And that guy in the front row has a sign that says, "I sell drugs."
Can't spell healthcare without THC. That is hilarious. I've never heard that.
What is Isaiah doing? Commander! What is he doing?
I'm gonna use that nap.
Oh my god, they wanted to use that line so bad. Did you hear what they said about Rob Van Dam?
No, what'd he say?
So RVD's on the top rope watching them fight, and the commentary team says, "Rob Van Dam watching from on high."
Yeah.
Jesus. Oh, why are they booing? He's a fan of Rob Van Dam. The Rolling Thunder attempt.
Dude, people are still tweeting about that TNA shit, and it is fucking hilarious. Oh, shit.
What does that even mean? A Rampage exclusive?
Yeah.
Like, what does that even mean? What are they talking about?
It means you can only see it on Rampage.
As opposed to the rest of this show? What are you talking about? Oh. That's silly. Very silly.
Why you say this is taped, Macho? I thought we looked it up and it was this is live. Isn't it the same crowd?
I think so.
Or wait, do we have Tony Schiavone on here? It might be.
Schiavone was on the call for Collision too, though.
Okay, yeah. I don't know. I have no proof either way.
Hold on, let me look at something real quick. I can tell you. Let me look at this other picture from the show earlier. And I can look at the crowd. Yeah, I think it's the same crowd. Yeah, it's the same crowd. Grant pointing out this is live, which it is.
Yeah. What up, Grant? Whoa. So I'm seeing a Jonathan Gresham promo right now.
Mm-hmm.
And he's got a new mask for the Kraken thing. It's all like, it looks like bones.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it always did, but it's hard to, if you could see it, you know what I mean. This is going to sound really weird. I don't even know how to say it. But he's got his hands on the table, and he's white. Like, his hands are white, like a white person. I'm very confused.
Mm.
I don't know what I just saw. I'm just gonna move on.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Yeah, this is a great show so far tonight, right, Grant? Love seeing RVD on my TV.
Yeah, always love to see RVD.
RVD. Probably bad lighting. Well, they're trying to show these tattoos on his hands, Nat. Like, his hands were definitely focused on. And it looks like he's got a bunch of tattoos on there. And I'm wondering if they did some sort of makeup on his hands so you could see the tattoos. It's really weird. I don't know. Could have been my TV, too. The fucking ancient TV.
Oh my god, enough. The commentary is so terrible. Commander does that jump and they say high in the air and Nigel says he just got smoked. Oh, oh my god.
All the puns.
It's fine because it's tonight specifically, so it's hilarious. But it's like, oh.
Commander with the high jump.
Yeah, Grant, it's crazy how great Rob Van Dam still is.
Oh, I see now. Where are his hands? Alright, there's another... Okay. So the promo that I saw was chopped up. The full promo, there's a bunch of other dudes in the room. It's somebody else's hands. Okay. That was weird.
Did Tony Schiavone just say not the hype man, but the pipe man? Oh my god. Up in the clouds. It's 4:20, it's our time.
Wait, it is him. Right in the face, Isaiah.
RVD thinks that he's got the weed with him. Isaiah lied to him. He didn't have any weed. Oh my god.
Where's Prince Nana at?
He's got all his weed.
Hangman's gonna try to steal his weed.
Grant, I disagree. Respectfully disagree. Kevin Kelly was fucking terrible.
Yeah, Grant. I couldn't deal with Kevin Kelly. For a while, Kevin Kelly was just middle of the road for me. I had no problems with him. But as he went on, I don't know, something happened.
It was just terrible. He was like
oh, wow.
vacuum. He would make mistakes. He clearly didn't know the product. He was terrible.
Commander
Oh,
picking up the W out of nowhere.
well, no, it's an elimination match, Jeff. What are you talking about?
Oh, it's an elim. I didn't know it was an elimination. I thought it was a 4-way dance. All right, well, Commander picking up the first elimination, I guess? Was that the first one or second one? Okay, so is it just these two?
Yes, now it's down to 2.
All right. I was confused over here at Santana winding up in TNA, not WWE. Yeah, King, RVD still got it, man. I agree.
Damn, man. He's so fast still. It's kind of crazy.
Oof. I'm digging this here. Yeah, Grant, we've been sort of paying attention to what's going on. Grant, I think you're in the Discord, right, Grant? Go look at the clip from tonight's TNA.
I mean, Jeff, we should actually be pretty proud of ourselves right now, you know? So we're currently with our 10 viewers. I mean, we got to at least be tied with Impact's pay-per-view buy tonight, right?
I didn't even know they had a pay-per-view. That's wild.
It was, Jeff. Pat yourself on the back, Jeff. You know what, everyone? Come on. Let's give a round of applause to everyone here. Doing great. Tying. Oh, we lost a viewer. Now we're losing Impact. Damn.
I'm up at 11. I'm at 11.
Oh, never mind. We're beating Impact. Yeah, the YouTube on my page says 9. Well, then we're beating Impact, so never mind. Great job. We're doing it.
What do you think they got in reality? Like 2,000, 2,500?
No, I can't imagine. I don't want to hate on it, but like, there's no way that many people are buying these TNA pay-per-views. I don't believe it.
I mean, there's 3 billion people in America, dude.
Yeah, I know, but that doesn't mean
2,000's like 0.0001%. Hey, let's go. Impact was good when EC3 was there. Yeah, EC3 kind of went off the deep end, man. It was like the worse his nose got, the worse his crazier he got.
What a weird trios match to run tonight. Why are you doing that match? Supposedly 60,000 bought Hard to Kill. Yeah, that was different though. That was them hyping out like a return to the TNA brand and everything. Like there was a lot of buzz around the Hard to Kill pay-per-view. But like since then, they fired Scott D'Amore, and the TV product, from what I read on Twitter, hasn't improved much at all. So I don't know.
Okay, I stand corrected. The E-drones are out. on this TNA shit, and they're like, so she sexually assaulted Joe Hendry in the middle of the ring.
Oh wait, so they're actually the WWE fans are like really shitting on it?
I mean, I don't know who it is, but I'm definitely seeing some shit going down now. Yeah, people are like, well, that's SA in the middle of the ring. Jesus. Somebody was like, that was gross, and then someone's like, how? You don't mind Moose as the TNA champion?
Nah, he's mid.
Yeah.
Sorry, man. I'm calling it like I see it.
I mean, didn't he have some shit where he beat up his wife or something? I don't like that dude.
I don't know. I haven't heard that, but
yeah. I have no idea what it was, but I heard something about him I didn't like. Yeah, now that is absolutely crazy that Flop Dollar has a job in wrestling. It's just wild.
Yeah, I mean that just kind of tells you where TNA's at, huh?
Yeah.
I mean, again, there was a time where TNA I thought was doing great business. I mean, it was around the time they were working with AEW. You know?
Yeah.
Again, I think any promotion in pro wrestling should be wanting to work with other promotions that aren't WWE. Like, I think that's what's best for the industry. Collaboration with a little bit of competition.
I think somebody just said that PCO just interfered in the women's. How the f does that make any sense? Sammy Callahan is back. Looks like he ate Sammy Callahan.
So Jeff, we actually, you know what? I gotta take you to task a little bit here. I gotta grill you for a few minutes, right? So, why were you hating on the SGW, on the soft ground wrestling in Uganda?
I was waiting for this actually. I'll take the L right on the chin because I saw the post of just Mansoor and Mace showing up, and I was like, man, what a fall from grace for these guys. I didn't realize how cool that fucking little organization is, so I'll take the L right on the chin.
Okay, I was going to say, like, they're actually, like, really, really kind of cool. They went viral earlier this year. And they started, like a GoFundMe to get, like, a ring. And, like, Will Ospreay retweeted it and, like, even like, chipped in. Like, it was they're a pretty hot, like, they're a promotion, but they're a pretty hot promotion right now in the indies.
Yeah, once I saw like everything about those dudes, I was like, oh shit, this is cool as fuck.
I know. So when you said that, I was like, like they've actually,
I was just
like they're doing some cool stuff over there.
Yeah, absolutely.
And like if you watch their matches, like they hit hard.
Yeah. Ooh, Emi Sakura. Coog. Emi's back. Oh, damn. Emi just fucking... It's Yuka? Yuka Sakazaki. If y'all haven't seen Yuka before, this girl's awesome. This is great to see both of these girls back. I'm kind of shocked right now. Ah, okay, Nat. She tried to stab him, so he threw her down the stairs. Fair trade. Alright. Talking to another woman on Facebook. One of my main reasons I don't use Facebook.
You mean you just don't trust yourself not to talk to women? What is the point?
Dude, if I go on Facebook, like every ex-girlfriend from fucking 2000 shows up, like, hey, how's it going?
Called the block button,
I'm like,
Jeff. You just...
I'm like, mute, blocked, muted. I was a MySpace guy, man. I'll show my age there. Back when you could like change your MySpace page to look however you want and put a song on there and everything.
You know what I loved doing? I loved having a playlist on my MySpace page.
Wasn't that shit dope?
It's like, hey, go to my MySpace, check out what I'm listening to right now.
Yeah.
That was pretty fucking dope.
And I found a way you could change the entire look of your page.
Oh,
I had it all.
I remember that too, yeah.
At the time, I was a big Bleach fan. One Piece. I was a Bleach fan. Had it all bleached out.
Oh yeah, I had it all Zelda'd out.
Nice. Yeah, still to this day, I'm baffled how.
Oh, I don't know if it's botch or. Yeah, that was nasty. That's a nasty spill that Yuka took there.
I didn't see it. Oh, I thought she was gonna hit her with the cans of the Woo Energy.
Jeff, stop trying to make the Woo Energy a thing. It'll never be a thing. God damn it. Good, yeah, Bryce, get rid of that Woo Energy.
Yeah.
Get rid of it.
He just slams it on the ground.
It's trash.
I was kind of impressed on how high those things bounced. Ooh.
The style of this makes me think that she really did hurt her ankle.
Yeah, I think she did hurt her ankle.
Because, like, they're really trying to take their time with this.
Yeah, it looked like she was trying to walk it off around the ring and then maybe run it off. And yeah, no, that doesn't look good.
Yeah, Emmy's trying to sell it.
No. Just finish the match. She's trying to work through it.
Yeah, no, I think that's the problem with the match. Yuka clearly hurt her ankle.
Yeah.
She's like trying to walk through the paces and like run, and Emmy's trying to work around it.
You can see it on her face too. She's either in pain or she.
Right there. She just did that Hurricanrana off the apron, and right before she did it, she kind of kicked her foot.
But it doesn't look like if she knows whether it's just a sprain or not. It looks like she's trying to work through it. It's just not.
They should have went to commercial. So they went to picture in picture. I would have went to picture in picture when they realized something was wrong. Like, let her work it out in a commercial. Oh yeah, she just did a really. If you're watching picture in picture, she just did a really slow run into the corner. Yeah, she's hurt.
Not good. Yep.
She's limping. I agree, Nat. I mean, they probably should work to the finish.
That's what I thought was going to happen. I thought they were going to work for a finish. Maybe they're just trying to get through this commercial break for the finish.
Yeah, they might be just trying to milk TV time because they have to. I mean, they only have one more match, right? I really don't need to see. Excuse me, man. I really don't need to see this main event go more like 35 minutes. I don't want to see the Undisputed Kingdom as much as I do, let alone longer.
Yeah, I agree, Nat. Should have had somebody who's good at promos grab a mic and head out there. To be honest, everybody might be gone. A lot of times, right after they're done, they leave.
I don't even think you have to do an impromptu promo. Just end the match.
Well, we're talking about what are we going to fill the time with?
Oh, I thought you meant like during the match.
No. What do we fill this couple minutes with that we would have lost?
Could have done something like that. Have someone go out and cut a promo.
Nat, didn't you hear me? That's exactly what I said. I said Sammy looks like he ate Sammy. Oh, with those playoff games, there's very good ratings.
I mean, yeah, it is what it is. It's how it works.
Like, even we were watching the 76ers and the Phillies game, like, you know. Although this is a Collision, and Collision seems to do really well with their... I wouldn't be surprised if there's not a huge hit on the ratings on this.
I mean, yeah, remember the Collision that was that went live at like 12 o'clock midnight? They did over 400,000 people at midnight. That's insane.
I was shocked. I was shocked.
By the way, Jeff, make sure you let Coach know that Dynamite next week is airing live coast to coast, so it will be on at 5 p.m. West Coast, apparently.
Oh, shit. All right.
At least that's what I read. I don't know how true that is, but I read that somewhere. I think it's because of playoffs.
Times must have been hard when he found out AEW wasn't going to hire him. Yeah, that's weird, because isn't he friends with Moxley? I am surprised he didn't make it to AEW.
I mean, I think Tony's been a lot more reserved with just bringing anybody in over the last year, which is good. I mean, like, you see it where, like, he didn't sign guys like Nemeth or Mustafa Ali. If this was, like, 2 years ago, like 2021, even 2022, both those guys definitely would have been brought in and at least on a program here.
Yeah, you're probably right.
But it makes sense. Like, Tony... Man, that soda's killing me. Tony really can't just sign everybody. So it makes a lot of sense to not just bring anybody in. You have to have a clear, focused vision of your roster. And so
everything Emi Sakura is doing is like slow. She is in pain right now, you can tell. Oh. It's probably just a high ankle sprain, which is why she's telling him she can still go. And there it was. They ended it. Alright. That is for sure a high ankle sprain. Hopefully nothing worse.
I'm surprised they gave Yuka the win, too.
Yeah.
But you see how Bryce even tried to, like, pick her up.
Yeah. Okay, here comes the Angelo Parker Ruby Soho thing.
So here's the thing, right, with this trios match. I don't like this trios match because it's kind of like you're booking like Kyle O'Reilly and two other guys who aren't really involved. I don't know. I don't like this. I don't like this booking.
So, King, as far as we know, this is supposed to be real.
Yeah, Fightful saying it really happened. Like Sean Sapp said it was.
Dude, there's no shot Jinder Mahal shows up in AEW. Get out. Come on. if he does show up, it's for Hook to beat his ass.
Rampage last week, I had a win for me. That the only thing I had left was beating Zach Knight, and I lost. So I had to go home, and I had a lot of reactions. I thought about a lot of things. When I started as a professional wrestler, the only thing I ever wanted to do was make my dad proud. He's not with us anymore, but I think over the years I've done that.
Yeah.
Thanks. But after the year that I've had, I also realized that I don't really have a lot of things left to fight for. So I came out here tonight to announce my
Ooh, I like Ruby's hair without the crazy colors in it. Good like this. I like it.
I can't let you do this. No. It breaks my heart for me to hear you say that you have nothing to fight for. Because I'm out here to tell you that you have something very important to fight for.
Oh shit. This is gonna make me cry.
Angelo, I'm pregnant. For me. Look, I know that it's soon, and I know that we just started this, and I know I just disappeared, but I didn't know how to tell you.
Oh shit. All right. No, so after seeing that, I think it's real, but I think that was promo. You know what I mean? Like that was kayfabe. Like I don't think he just found out right there. You know what I mean?
I don't know.
That was good though. I liked it. Definitely a hit home.
How do I get my raised beds looking so good? I do have a secret. It's organic soil from
Oh god, I remember that. Nat. You said it felt genuine? Okay.
I agree.
I was just thinking I just went through that myself and it didn't look like he really just learned that.
Yeah, but I don't know. I think it seemed kind of genuine because of how not how poorly it was acted, but how like I don't know how to explain it. Like it wasn't overacted, if that makes sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'll agree. It felt real on her end, but I felt like he already knew. That's kind of...
Well, how would he know and she doesn't?
No, okay, like what Grant said, like she's really pregnant, but she told him beforehand. I think that's what happened there. I think it was a planned segment, but hey, never know. That'd be cool to hear that it wasn't a planned segment. Like Tony just asked him to go out there, like, "Hey, go out there and do a promo where like you're gonna talk about retiring, but we're gonna interrupt you."
Right.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
I don't know. I think it's believable.
Yeah, I'm not gonna shit on it at all. Okay, I can believe that, Nat. And he probably had an idea, you know? I can believe that. Yo, there's people in the audience with signs for Jordine Grace that are calling her Thick Mama Pump, like Big Papa Pump.
Kind of cringy.
That is very cringy. Angelo is a very good actor. He's very good on the mic. He's very good in his promos with Daddy Magic.
It's time for the main event here on Rampage. We go back to Bobby Cruz. Your Rampage. Main event is a trios match. Just for one fall. Team number one at a combined weight of 630 pounds. They're representing Undisputed.
This might be the first time in my entire history of watching Kyle O'Reilly wrestle that I don't care about this match.
Yeah, again, it just seems like a match kind of really thrown together, but not in a good way. Because
Yeah, look at Nat in the chat. Well, I'm out. Not watching this. Yeah.
yeah, I don't really care about this.
I just, like, my love of Kyle O'Reilly is strong, but I don't care about this
I can't
match.
stand the Undisputed Kingdom, and not in a good way. Not in a like these guys are heels, some really worked up kind of way. More of a like, I wonder what else is on TV.
See, I have a weird thing with the Kingdom. So if I see them on Ring of Honor television, I'm all about it. It feels like that's where they belong. When I see them on AEW television, it just doesn't feel like they belong here. You know what I mean?
See, that's not like I get what you're saying. That's not even what it is for me. Like I think everyone in the Undisputed Kingdom is talented, and I don't have an issue with any of them as talent or like the work that they do. I just hate this faction. I despise this faction, and like to its core. Like it's just so dumb. It's been dumb since day one, and I just can't buy into it. And I think it's a really weird match to book here, where so like Undisputed Kingdom, it's the whole team. And then, so Kyle O'Reilly got attacked, and they're just going to randomly, like, all right, who's two guys in the back that we can just throw with Kyle O'Reilly? And then, oh, here's Rocky Romero and Daddy Magic, which I like Rocky Romero and Daddy Magic. I'm not saying anything bad about them. It's just like, you know, it's like, how did we get here? What are we doing here? Why are we doing this here? Or wait, was Kyle O'Reilly, who was Kyle O'Reilly facing when they attacked him? Was it Rocky? Is that, no, I guess Rocky was facing... Oh, you know what? I think Rocky was facing Roderick Strong when they turned on Kyle, right? Or something like that? I don't know. I know that they fought Battle of the Belts. I'm trying to figure it out. Maybe I'm not remembering correctly.
Yeah, I think it was Roderick versus Rocky, and then they started beating Rocky up after the bell. And Kyle O'Reilly was like, "What are you doing?"
Yeah, that's
and then
what
they
it was.
attacked him.
I don't know. It's still just... I don't know. I just don't care.
Yeah, I agree, King.
I just don't care.
I'm a big Kyle O'Reilly fan. I just these three guys, man. Neck brace Roddy, yeah, that was the good Roddy for sure.
And even that got old.
Yo, when you go to the Phillies shop, do you ever see the Phillies hat that has the Fanatics head on it?
Yeah.
I need that. Next time, if you have the funds, I'll pay you back.
Yeah, this is actually... So this hoodie was right with that hat, because tomorrow is the Fanatics' birthday, actually.
Okay.
So they have, like, a bunch of the Fanatic stuff. And I saw this hoodie, and I was like, you know what? I don't have any Fanatic stuff. And I was like, I really actually like it, because it's all stitched on. Like, this is, like, stitched on. It's a very nice...
Oh, nice.
Like,
okay.
all the green, it's like, it's different, like, materials across everything, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, it's a really dope hoodie. I'm really happy with it. So, I saw it. I wanted to get a City Connect hat. It was either get that or get the hoodie. Because I don't like the City Connect jerseys, but I don't mind the hat. But I decided not to do the hat. So, we'll see.
Yeah, King, if Adam Cole didn't get injured, there'd be a lot of good stuff going right now. I feel like all of it would have been a lot better.
I don't know if it would be a lot better. It would have been better, though. I mean, I haven't liked the fact shit at all, at any point. Even when Adam Cole was on TV, I wasn't liking it. I thought it was dumb from the get-go. I mean, the Devil thing was cool. I'm sorry, the Devil thing was cool. But after that, it was just kind of like, whatever, man.
I just still can't believe they didn't pivot away from Adam Cole being the Devil while he was hurt. Like, if there was ever a time to pivot from something, that was it. I was very surprised. Could have easily been Jack Perry, and it would have made sense. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. It's just we've talked about it. Something that Tony Khan is, notorious for in a more, negative way, where the dude does not back off of his booking. He pivots on some things, but like a lot of times, like when Tony has a plan, he does not pivot. He will sit until he can do what he wants to do.
Yeah, like Nat in the chat said, Tony doesn't know how to change plans when someone gets injured. I would argue that we don't know that he doesn't know, because he refuses to change plans. I've yet to see him actually change the plan, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but it's like if you think back to like when Julia Hart was still a cheerleader, how long did they wait for that turn? Just because they had a way that they wanted to do it? That was such a slow build that it was too slow. And then it's the same with this Undisputed Kingdom thing going on right now. It's like, okay, well, Tony clearly had this idea for MJF and for Adam Cole, and now they're both gone. They're both hurt. And it's just like, all right, well, what are we doing? What's the plan? It's like, oh, the plan is for the Undisputed Kingdom to just kind of be there and just vacuum up TV time and not make a lot of sense in general.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. It's just largely been unenjoyable.
Routine cervical cancer screenings are still needed. You shouldn't get Gardasil 9 if you're allergic to the vaccine. Its ingredients.
Hope they start using Ricky Starks again. Yeah, that's an interesting one. I think Ricky's on his way over to with his buddy Cody, where he'll be lost in NXT forever.
Yeah.
Actually, probably not forever. Probably like a year before they release him. I don't know if Ricky got injured, because he was just in... Wasn't there a tag team, like, 4-way?
They were in the tag tournament.
Yeah, they were in the tournament.
Yeah, I mean, I think... I do kind of wonder if that's kind of the reason why Ricky Starks has fallen off. Because, I mean, let's be honest, he's a Cody guy, and...
Yeah.
I don't know. If you're Tony Khan, it's a very interesting situation. Like, what do you do? Like, do you like... I guess it depends on how long their deal is for still. I mean, because like House of Black apparently have a couple years left. It makes sense for them to continue to use the House of Black, but if Ricky Starks' contract's coming up in a couple months, I don't know when it's coming up. I don't have any scoop on that, but if Ricky Starks' contract comes up in like 5 months, like, what are you gonna use him? Because like, if you don't think you're gonna sign him, maybe they've already talked to Ricky and they've tried to get him to resign. He's just like, nah, I'm good. At that point, you definitely don't want to use them, you know what I mean? That's just what it is. That sucks, but that's the facts.
Apparently, Moose has like 4 botches in the match already.
So Nat, Sean Spears has been working on NXT. Don't you know? He's been on TV. He's just been on NXT.
And they gave him his entrance that he was doing in AEW.
Yep.
And everybody's like, "Look at that amazing entrance!" And I'm like, "Okay."
Yep.
Like, we saw it for a while, dude.
I mean, it's kind of crazy that Sean Spears' WWE career peaked when he got super kicked by Shawn Michaels in 2006 when he was an extra.
Jesus, we still got 8 minutes of this.
7.
Rome's got like a timer.
Oh, he hasn't? Oh, I thought I saw him on Twitter, like, literally, like, last week. Like, clips of him on Twitter. Okay. I'm willing...
Who are we talking about?
Sean Spears.
Oh. She's like, no, he hasn't.
Fair enough. I'm not going to argue it. You're probably right.
Oh, shit. Guess who just showed up to fucking TNA?
Who?
I'll give you a hint. He's a free agent.
I'm blanking.
Broken Matt Hardy.
Oh. He was teasing the WWE QR code stuff, so that's interesting.
I think he was just good friends with Bray and his brother, so he's helping him out with it. But, yeah. Matt Hardy in the full-blown broken outfit.
You know what's really funny to me? So, like, that would be, like, the one thing that Matt could have done that I would have been okay with him staying in AEW with, because I really like that broken gimmick. And it was so irritating that they just refused to do it when Jeff came back. And so, of course, he goes somewhere else. So he's doing the one gimmick I would be okay with him staying in AEW with.
Dude, I have a figure behind me of the exact outfit that he's wearing right now. This is exactly what Matt Hardy looks like over in TNA.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now on Twitter.
Without the red hair.
I mean, good. I mean, you know, look, I'm happy.
Yeah.
I'm happy for Matt Hardy. Matt Hardy in 2024 is cooked beyond all belief. Good for Matt.
Well, this might lead me to believe that WWE said no to Jeff.
Maybe. I mean, it's possible.
Yeah, Broken Matt and Willow. I was waiting for that, Matt. I really was, but I think that DUI incident is what derailed that. I think we were actually heading there too.
Yeah, I mean, and again, it's an unfortunate thing, but like the Hardys are just not where like. And look, like we talk about this with Jericho all the time, right? It's like just because we're talking about them in the context of this year and the present, it doesn't mean that they are terrible all time. Like, you know what I mean? Like the Hardy Boys are one of the greatest tag teams of all time. But at the end of the day, you need to call a spade, and Matt Hardy and Jeff Hardy, the quality that they perform at, specifically more so Jeff, but I would include Matt too. It's just not good. It's just not good wrestling. It's not good content. It's not good quality, and it hasn't been for a long time. It's for the best. I think Matt signing with TNA is perfect sign for TNA, and I understand that may make me sound like a TNA hater, but like, you know, they're a company that they need the star power. Matt wants to keep wrestling, despite his clear flaws at this stage of his career. It's a good signing for them.
Yeah.
You know, and because, like, to be honest, if he had signed with WWE, they probably would have thrown him in the warehouse, to be honest. I mean, they might have brought him back for a pop, but then, like, after that, they probably would have, signed him to, like, a Legends deal and then tossed him in the Orlando warehouse, never to be seen or heard from again. So, I mean...
If I could get him taxidermied, we're going to stuff you and put you in the...
Yeah, so...
Put you in the museum.
No, so I think TNA is a great spot for him, and I'm sure Jeff will follow suit, and, you know, I hope they're happy. I hope it works out for them. But thank God, like, thank God, AEW really, really benefited from them not re-signing Matt Hardy.
Kyle O'Reilly picking up the victory here, meaning he is probably going to get his ass beat on Sunday.
That's very surprising that Kyle O'Reilly won that. I didn't think that team was going to win.
No.
Being told to check Discord. What's going on?
Yeah, I was looking. Where did you post it, man? I don't see nothing. She DM'd you, bro.
No, she didn't DM me. She put in the WWE tab.
In WWE tab?
Trick Williams defeated Shawn Spears. Shawn Spears lost the second match. Shawn Spears won and then lost and then lost. So Shawn Spears has been losing a pretty decent amount. He's been doing house shows for the last month. Okay.
Ah, that's where he's at. He's at the house shows.
Oh, someone joined our Discord. Justin St. James. Is that someone here in the chat? Thank you for joining if you're here in the chat with us.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
That was an hour ago. I'm way late.
I think that might have been Jay Styles, maybe? But either way, thank you for joining the Discord. Alright, and that is the end of Rampage, I believe. It looks like they're just running through some Dynasty matches for tomorrow. If you guys have not, please drop an elbow on that like button and hit that subscribe button on your way out. Hey, Jay Styles, thank you very much for joining the Discord.
I appreciate it.
We're always in there, man. Doesn't matter if it's 1 in the morning, 2 in the morning. Throw something in there. Somebody will probably respond to you.
Mm-hmm.
Right, let's see here. Hook versus Jericho. Ugh. Watch that turn into a badass match like it always does with Jericho, even though we hate on him so much.
I mean, he's capable of having a good match. It's not, for me, it's not even that quality of the match that's in question. It's just the work in general that he's doing right now. Yeah. I could see Jericho winning that match, and I would be very upset.
Yeah. I like what you said a while back. Like, they should be treating him like Sting at this point of his career. He shouldn't be an every week talent. Like, he shouldn't be on every show wrestling. Like, we don't need to see that at this point.
I mean, what I would do, I would just take Jericho off the road, off TV for like 6 months to a year, let him kind of just be gone for a little bit, bring him back, and then just use him, give him the Sting treatment for like a year or two.
Exactly.
But
yeah, I completely agree.
It's what you do, and I don't know.
All right. Well, remember everybody, we will be back here tomorrow night for the Dynasty watch along. What time we starting? Around 6:45 ish, I would say. They got 7 o'clock for the pre-show.
Yeah, I think it's
0 hour.
Yeah, I think it's a good bet. Like 6:30, 6:40.
All right. Well, you got anything else you wanted to go over here before we get out of here tonight?
No. I think we pretty much covered everything over the course of the watch along.
All right. Well, go ahead and close us out, sir.
Absolutely. This has been a watch along here on the Broken Tables podcast YouTube channel. Thank you to everyone hanging out with us here tonight. Thank you to King of Wiccamundo, the Queen, Nat, J Styles, and Michael Duke was here. The Coog, obviously, as always. Grant was here a little while ago. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe buttons. What is on right now? What is on TNT? What is this movie?
Oh, I turned it off.
I'm looking at the account. That's what this is, right? Okay. Well, I'm gonna turn that off because it's distracting. But anyways, thank you so much to everyone hanging out with us here tonight. Like I said, like, subscribe. You can also join in the Discord, much like Jay Styles did. Thank you so much for that. We will be back tomorrow with our watch along for AEW Dynasty. So with that, I'd just like to leave you with a few words that I wrote down on the cards. First, that one. And yeah, sure, this one too. Can't help it. It is what it is.
Still love CM Punk.
Can't help it.
The Doge. Happy 420, everyone. RVD, CBD treats. Yum, yum, baby. All right. Well, thank you, everybody, for joining us here tonight on this fabulous 420 edition of Collision and Rampage. And we will see you guys tomorrow night. Top guys, out.